Pleasant good morning, cycling fans and supporters. Welcome to the TT. This is history in the making. Belize hosts the Caribbean Cycling Championship. Today is the TT, so we'll get us started first. We have a young lady, no stranger to the Belizean fans. She's Mrs. Natalie Lovell. She rides for Belize. I'll have a few words with Natalie, see how she feels. Good morning, Natalie.
Hi, morning, everyone.
How's it feeling? I mean, this is historic. Like I said, we had the opportunity to partake for Belize in this exciting event, first of its kind in Belize.
I'm excited. I was nervous, but now my nervousness went. I'm excited to go push myself to my limit today.
Yeah.
It's my first time doing a time trial internationally, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Well, we want to wish you all the best. Natalie, I won't take much of your time, but do your thing, and the fans will be cheering for you.
All right.
So, folks, we move on to Bermuda. So we make our way over to Team Bermuda.
In fourth, 803, bid number 12, Natalie Lovell.
Here, can I have an interview with her?
Women Elite.
Yeah.
Gabby.
Yeah.
Talk to them, or?
Yeah, it's media here. So, folks, we're here in the warm-up session for Bermuda. We have Gabby here. She's in Belize. Welcome to Belize. Oh, this is yours. Yeah. Welcome to Belize. This is the Caribbean Championship. Maybe you could tell the fans at home and back in Belize how you feeling. I mean, being here in Belize to try to get a medal for the Bermuda.
Yeah, thanks so much for the welcome. I mean, this has been an incredible Caribbean already. Belize have been great hosts, so really looking forward to the event. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How do you find the highways in Belize, for this ride and the course? Did you do a recon of the course?
Yeah, we did a recon of the course. We've been here since Wednesday, so we were able to check out the course in a couple different days. And the roads are great. A couple of great obstacles, aka roundabouts. So it'll keep things spicy and fun. Yeah.
Well, I won't keep you long, Gabby. I won't keep you long, but all the best, and enjoy Belize, enjoy, and bring that medal home for your country.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
All right. So, folks, we have it here. We had a short interview. Time trial is a very special, event. This is a special bike. It's not a regular road bike. Look at this high-tech machine that Gabby is riding. Specialized, all full. This wheel at the back, carbon front wheel, full electronic. Now,
Official announcement to make, and we are going to be starting.
So we'll see if we get an interview with Kenny Campbell. So let me check with the people from
30 minutes.
So let me I hope you folks are tuning in and enjoy today. Can we get a short interview with Camille? Oh, she will move over to she's leaving Okay.
Daniel, they're running 30 minutes late. Yeah.
Oh, so you won't start right away? Oh, okay, all right, okay. Yeah, folks, good morning.
Majority? No? You think this already?
So, folks, we're just hanging here. There's Tenille Campbell. She is the defending champion of the Caribbean Championship. Tenille, she's a world tour rider. I think she rides in Europe. She recently was in Kigali, Rwanda, to partake in that World Championship for her country, Trinidad and Tobago. So she's busy right now, and as soon as we get a chance to get a few words with Tenille, we'll definitely have her say a few words. There's a bike, maybe we could pick one bike. That's the bike you ride, right? Yeah. I can see Tenille is a very tall young lady. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let me see what size chain ring you have back front there. 50, 58? 60 or 62, man. Look at the size of the chain ring. So folks, if you notice, the time trial bike, like I mentioned, is something totally different from a regular road bike. For aerodynamics, they even tape up there the valve, so you know no air get in there. Fully electronics.
Huh? Take it? Yeah. Okay.
So we move along with we're gonna get one word with Tenille as soon as possible. She's busy. We could say who that are the Cuban, but we need a translator. Huh? When I coach, we could check see if anybody could translate in. Oh, in the back? Okay, all right. Yeah. So I could talk to the Cuban and go back to her. Yeah. Yeah. To find out if anybody. Yes. Oh, we need a translator because definitely I need a translator. Huh? I'm not sure if Leticia, she's pretty busy. Well, let's put the camera up on her. So the Cuba.
So again, riders, your official start time for the individual time trial this morning will be at 8:30 a.m. standard Belize time. 8:30 a.m. Belize time. Currently, it is.
So we're here with the
7.
at the start of the TT 2025
and starting.
Caribbean
Start for the
cycling
female
championship.
individual time trial will be bid number 1 at 8:30 would be Tammy Roach.
So we have a new start time. It'll be 8:30. So the time shall have set back a bit, a few minutes. 8:30.
In third position, Sierra Lucky, Bahamas. In fourth position, Natalie Love, Belize. Bid number 4, Gabriela Arnold. In fifth position, Bermuda.
Let me ask this guy.
In sixth position, Marlies Mejias Garcia, Cuba. Followed by Lori Sharp.
Oh,
Bid
Lori
number
Sharp.
16,
Lori Sharp is the Jamaican.
Followed by Tania Campbell. Bid number 8, Trinidad and Tobago. And your final participant in the individual time trial.
Find out right now.
Bernice
We
Paul.
can get some interview with the young lady.
Guadeloupe.
Yeah. Excuse me. Good morning, sir. We are from the media. Can we get an interview with Tenille?
Just give her a while and she's warming up.
Warming up. Okay. Yeah. So just give her a while and then yeah. Okay. Sure. So she's warming up right now. So. Yeah. So let's see if I see Lori Sharp. So I know that Lori Sharp. Let me check if it's Lori Sharp. Good morning, Jamaica. How are you doing? Wait, is it Lori? This is Lori? She looks different. Yeah. Can I have a few words with her? Sure. Okay. Good morning, Lori. Welcome to Belize. For again, yeah, you were here for the cross country. But I follow you, and I know that you had an accident.
Yeah,
You were
back in
hit August, right?
Yeah, so back in August 20 to be specific, I was hit by a car when I was on a training ride. Yeah, and I fractured my ankle and my shoulder. So not great preparation for the Carib Champs, but I know I'm in good health to at least still be competitive. So I made the effort to come, and hopefully I can still perform commendably for my country.
Yeah. Um, Definitely, you show tenacity because most athletes getting an injury, they will take maybe sometimes a year off to recover. But with your drive, your experience, you feel like yes, you have a good chance.
I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I didn't stop riding. Like even with the fractured ankle, I was still on the trainer, riding for 1 to 2 hours a day. And then when I got the medical clearance, that's when about almost 2 weeks ago, that's when I went outside and started riding on the road again. And I didn't feel any much weaker per se. I mean, of course, my base probably would have somewhat depleted, but I still think I had a good enough base to still be competitive. Yeah.
But how do you like the tarmac here in Belize? You did a recon ride and check the course?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not too dissimilar to what we have in Jamaica. So with that, I still think I'm able to ride as comfortably as I would back home. And since I've been here already, so I know what to expect.
Familiar, right?
Yeah. I'm more familiar relative to the competitors, and hopefully that puts me at an advantage. But yeah, I mean, with any other Caribbean countries, pretty much similar all around. So yeah, just looking forward to good racing.
Okay, well, all the best,
Thank you.
and Laurie, and we hope that you make a full recovery
again,
and back in action. But
official
good
announcement
luck, right?
from
Thank you.
the commissaires.
So
we will need
we were
all the
speaking to
vehicles,
Laurie Sharp,
removed
like we know,
from
she's from Jamaica.
the
She
left
suffered
side of the road. The left side of the road needs to be completely
was involved in
clear.
an accident, but
So
she's recovering,
any
and
vehicle
she
that's
said
on the
she'll take
road
part.
itself needs to be
So let me
off
see
the road
if
completely.
we can see another riders. Who else? We have to get on chance. Bahama, yes. Thank you. Yeah. Morning, my friend. You want to say a few words before we get this?
What do you need from me?
Just a quick interview. Yeah. So just tell the fans your name.
Hi, my name is Sienna Kalaramaki, and I'm riding for the Bahamas.
So Sienna, you have been in the course. You were on the show Thursday night as the wheel turns, and you mentioned that you're basically a swimmer, not a cyclist.
Yes, sir.
But you brave it out. You came here in Belize, come and enjoy our hospitality here. But it seems that you're having fun. There's a smile on your face. Yeah. But let me ask you, how you find the course? You did a recon of the ride? Of the course?
No, I didn't get the chance to. I hope it goes pretty well, but I see the road is very bumpy, so I'm trying to find the most compact gravel so it'd be easy to ride on. But I see going is crosswinds. I'm hearing the wind in my ear very hard, but coming back is really smooth. So power all the way back.
Yeah. So you're riding U23, right?
Yes,
U23,
sir.
yeah. Well, I know you maybe could talk to your fans back home, your family back home, and and tell them what are your experience and how you're enjoying.
It's pretty good down here. I'm catching up on a lot of sleep I just came back from midterm, so catching up on a lot of sleep, making sure I'm properly rested and recovering. So I'm enjoying the ride here. I'm definitely gonna come back sometime. I'm just trying to work to be better. It's my first year at a serious competition, so having my family support, coming here, being able to provide for me to be able to race. So it's a great thanks for them for doing that. So it's just one step towards the future.
Okay, well, we want to wish you all the best. We want to keep you time because we know you have to warm up for your event. So enjoy Belize and go for that medal.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, speaking to Sienna from the Bahamas. Who else we see? We see Cubans, but we don't need a translator. Huh? I don't know. Yeah. Man, anybody wrong with speaking the Spanish?
I'm not that fluent.
Yeah.
Poquito. ¿Por qué? Habla.
Why? Why? You could ask Spanish too? No, we don't want to interview the Cuban.
So you need a translator?
Yeah, for the Cuban.
Habla mucho, habla poquito.
So again, folks, if you are not an official vehicle or working in an official capacity, please remove all vehicles completely off the road.
Huh? Charles? Charles! Give me a second.
Yes, so we have some vehicles on the road as well. On
You could do the Spanish, you could do the translation in Spanish, right?
Those vehicles, remove those vehicles off the road completely.
Because we want to do the Cuban, but okay, alright, okay, sure. Yes, man, how you go? You good?
Good at you?
I always find love.
Yes, mom. Don't remind me. It's
Okay, alright, yeah. Okay, sure, alright, good. Thank you, sir. Yeah, come here. Okay, alright, okay. So Cuba, kasi we're Cubanian. Cubanian, Lianis, that's what I'm saying? Lianis, okay. I think that I mean, I guess so. So it's a Cuba, right? Cuba, right? Lianis. Lianis? Yeah. And
¿Usted quiere que transfiera para usted? ¿Quiere que puede hablar inglés o quiere que
No, español.
bueno, quiere que yo transfiera para usted?
just ask her how she's feeling and welcome to Belize.
¿Cómo se siente? ¿Está bienvenida a Belice?
Muy bien, muy bien. Llegamos anoche un poco tarde, sí.
Okay.
Lista para darlo todo.
Keeping a nice tea and feeling very low.
Okay. Ask her how you find the weather here in Belize compared to Cuba.
¿Cómo está la condición del tiempo aquí en Cuba?
Muy bien, es muy parecido
Igual.
al clima de Cuba.
Igual, more or less, sí,
Okay. Ask her if time trial is one of her strong points.
¿El tipo de carrera aquí es su mejor carrera por usted o no?
¿El equipo de qué?
El tipo de carrera hoy. Ajá.
Sí, pienso que nos va a ir muy bien a los cubanos.
He says the Cubans will have a good race today.
Okay, well, tell her we want to wish her all the best. We won't keep her long. She's warming up.
Todo para usted, ¿no? Todo el esfuerzo para usted.
Sí, claro que sí. Muchas gracias.
Yeah, enjoy Belize. Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate. So, folks, that's the Cuban. They just came in last night, and so she's warming up on the home trainer, and she said they'll give a good showing. Yeah. So who else we have? So Dondo. Yeah. The Temilia, yeah, but they say hold on a bit. So yeah. So I don't know if the guys want to take it away and talk a bit back. Let's check with them. Okay. Make it over, make it tap a little bit of this one, and then just see me this time when I start back. Yeah. So I make it. Oh, okay. She Tommy.
Video your man ready to video everybody. Man, you can't do it.
Yeah,
Everything good.
everything good, Mr. Harris. Good, good, good. You what? You're in Belize, yeah.
Yeah, man, that's straight out.
Yeah.
I go ahead, I take my last minute, I take my Junkaroo route, forget that. Guyana, Bogota, Guatemala, Belize.
Uh-huh.
That's it, I make up my last minute.
Okay. Okay. You need it? Yeah.
Don't not do that.
Okay. It will go from my stop, and it will go right up in that pool and say, say to stop. No.
Forget that. Guyana, Bogota.
Okay. All right. Put the line music.
Okay.
Music right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when we go, we are just all back.
Yeah, I'm calling back and thing.
Yeah.
So then the guys will clear the house.
Yeah.
So you could move on, you could grab all scenes, whatever.
Yeah. And then when we're ready back, then we'll catch Tenil and we'll catch the next young lady for yeah, we'll come back.
Yeah. Right. And then they want to bring in there. Commercial.
Okay,
If you want, I'll just tell you to look on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just about 4 minutes or so from the start. It is 8:10 local time.
Hi,
You guys
beautiful.
and all riders, all the athletes,
Hi,
go
beautiful.
ahead and
Hi, beautiful.
make sure that they are checking their bikes by check with the jig and making sure that everything is done.
Hi,
Okay,
beautiful.
for your start time. Again, just a quick reminder of start times. We have Cami, Roach.
EL 24/7 app has tools to get you on the right track. Download today and let's talk energy management.
Iowa Belizean. Of course, I will make sure the place clean, especially the places then where we treasure.
Iowa Belizean. Of course, I have a bag for my garbage in my car.
Iowa Belizean. Of course, I believe that all of we should do for we part to protect the environment.
Iowa Belizean. Of course, I teach my picnic from small enough to throw garbage on the ground.
Iowa Belizean. Of course, on and off the court. We unite as a team to keep Belize clean.
As Belizeans, let's trash the habit and not the beauty.
Welcome to
Yes, Garcia is not participating. So that means that your start time is now 8:35.
Okay, all right, okay, yeah.
8:35.
So folks, we are out here. That's the jig they are using to, if you see on the camera, that's the jig they use to test the bike. The time the bike needs a certain specification. And the camera will show, them, the folks from the commissaires from
Bernice Paul representing
from the
Guadeloupe.
UCI.
Best of
So,
luck to all you
Tenil bike was checked, that's passed, that passed, so Tenil bike was checked and that passed the so this is a special jig to check that the bike meet specification. This is not a typical road bike, it's a special bike for time trial. And there you can see so it's passed. So they are checking the bike that meets the requirements. So now there's a bike for lower shop.
Good morning,
That's what we do, yeah. It's a jig. The jig is to make sure everything runs fair.
Trial.
And so the bike needs certain specs, and that's what the jig is for.
Caribbean Cycling Championships here in Belize for the very first time.
So this field.
Welcome all these brave athletes.
They will have to make some adjustment.
Against time.
So Lowy Sharp,
all the best to all the athletes.
So she will have to make some adjustment.
No more.
See the guy from UCI is explaining to the Jamaican officials. So basically, you'll have to take back the seat a bit. So Jamaica have to do some adjustment to their bike. Here comes the bike for Cuba. So it's been fitted up to the jig, and the officials are doing their thing. Yeah. So Cuba will have to make some adjustment also. So he's explaining to so you have to move up the handle. You can move up the handle or take up the seat. And what that does for the cyclists, that shows them off. If a cyclist had their settings, especially with the seat, you move the seat, you change the setting. Yeah. Here comes the bike for, I believe that's Guadeloupe. Yes, this is the bike for the rider from Guadeloupe.
No more.
So the Guadeloupe bike also failed, so they will have to make some adjustment to the seat. Now this is tough on the riders because they don't have that set on their seat, and now they have to move their seat back. So Guadeloupe will also have to make adjustment. We want to say good morning to all the cycling fans tuning in on this beautiful Saturday morning. We're out here on the New Matego Road as we bring you live coverage of the individual time trial. This is the ladies U23 and Elite. Kenny Campbell, the defending champion, is warming up.
Remember, if this is project, don't be carried and buy.
So nobody can, none of the cyclists can line up unless they are given the green light for the bike check. So total different road bike.
Already. Okay.
Yeah. All right. But good morning. As you see, the jig is here, and they are testing the bikes for the athletes that will be taking part, the cyclists that will be taking part in the TT. Quite a number of bikes have failed so far, and the commissaires and officials are guiding the representative of the countries taking part that they need to make some adjustments. So quite a few have to make an adjustment. Tenin Campbell bike pass. So she's an international rider. So I know they will have their thing zeroed down, right? So what do you see out there that amazes you?
Yes, well, first of all, Andrew, thank you very much again for coming out and being a part of this historic event here in Belize and bringing it live and direct to the viewing public. Would like to say a pleasant good morning to everyone that's watching. I'd also like to say thank you to the Cycling Federation of Belize. This is a very monumental event here for Belize, and they've been doing a fantastic job so far of organizing everything. Like you said, the bikes are currently being checked. The jig is a specific tool.
Right, a specific tool, right.
And it has specific measurements. And every athlete's bike has to pass these measurements. And like you said, several bikes are currently being failed because of the slight adjustment. So if the seat saddle height is off just a bit, or the fore and aft position is off for any millimeter or centimeter, that will fail the bike,
right.
As well as I believe the handlebar positioning as well.
Yeah.
So I see those are the things that they're measuring. They're also measuring the crank.
No, that's 100% top.
Oh, that is okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
But now, she the bike, the Cuban get the pass. So the Cuban had made some adjustment. They aligned their seats, so they are in action. So Team Bahamas, I think this is Felix bike. So that's Felix bike. Let me see. It will make the. So that's Felix bike. No, so Felix
So
bike.
this is actually Baron Musgrove Junior bike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Felix.
Men under 23.
U23. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
yes.
I thought it was Felix.
Felix will be up next. They are the two competitors from the Bahamas that's going to be competing. Why don't we give the viewing public a list of the riders that's going to be competing in these events?
Okay,
the event starts off in about 8 minutes or so. Andrew, with the first competitor in the female category, will be Cami Roach. Cami is representing the Bahamas. We have Lianis Mesa Silveira from Cuba. We have Sienna Maki, will be your third competitor from the Bahamas. Natalie Lovell from Team Belize. Team Belize, ladies and gentlemen, in the fourth position. Gabriela Arno, she is your silver medalist from last year and representing Bermuda. We had on the list, but she's not going to be racing, is Merlise.
Oh, she won't be racing.
Merlise Mejias Garcia is a scratch for today. She was representing Cuba. Lori Sharp, I was speaking with her this morning. Lori got fourth on a road bike last year. So she was fourth, just missing out on the medal. She is here on a state-of-the-art time trial bike, Andrew, and she said that she's excited and looking forward to doing better. She is representing Jamaica. One of her competitors, she said, was Tennille Campbell.
Well, of course, you know who Tennille is.
Well, we do, but does the public know? I think you've been doing a good job letting them know who she is. You might want to elaborate on her.
Tennille is a world-class rider. She rides what we call World Pro. She took part in the female Tour de France. She recently returned from Kigali, Rwanda, where she represented Trinidad and Tobago in the World Championship of Cycling. So she's no pushover. So she's definitely a force to reckon with. She's defending champion. And so we are checking this bike again. Just tell them. So
yes, good morning.
Seems that the seat have to go back a slight bit. They are making
yes, good morning. So riders, I was advised that 7.5 minutes to start time, 7.5 minutes to start time, and your first competitor will be Cami Roach representing the Bahamas.
So that bike needs to do a timely adjustment.
And would like to make an announcement as well. All the local riders who are currently on the course training, can you please kindly, in respect for this event, please wait until the event is officially over in order to use the course. The course is a closed course, completely closed, so we ask your participation. Kindly move off the course. local riders. If you are not a part of this event in an official capacity representing your country, you are not allowed to be on the course.
So
again, local riders, we really ask your participation and cooperation in this international event.
So personnel.
Thank you guys very much for your cooperation. And also another announcement, there's not currently a designated area for trash. Please hold on to your trash until we get some garbage containers out here. Thank you guys very much. Yeah.
Let's walk out here.
Guys, to please come out though. Everyone is off.
The excitement is building as the PT is about to get started in a short while. What should the fans look out for? I mean, this is definitely something new to our fans. You know, TT we used to road race, but now we have this is the TT. It's we call it the race of the rate of death or the rate of truth, because it's mano a mano. You know, each rider rides on their own, try to do a distance in the least accumulated time. That's how the time shall go. So you got a distance, and whoever doing the least accumulated time is the winner of the event.
Yes, so it is like you said, Andrew. It's one of the harder discipline in sports. So in cycling, there are several disciplines, which would be road racing, track racing. You have individual time trial. So the individual time trial, like you said, it's the race of truth, because it's you, the bike, and the road. And what you're doing is racing against the clock, and it is the rider that covers that distance in the least amount of time is your winner. You know, for this event. So again, ladies and gentlemen, as you see the start of this event, you'll see riders going off behind each other. There is a 1 minute gap behind between each riders. That is so that there is no drafting. There is no drafting that is allowed in the time trial.
So, Mr. Diwe, you know, as we were speaking about this TT. So I think Mr. Anton Katus asked if the riders question if after the field measurement does the athlete have a comeback. So they have to bring back the bike. They won't be able to participate unless their bike get their go ahead sign, right? That it will be passed. So riders, the commissaires and cycling official will give the green light. Once they give the green light, then the riders will have that opportunity to sit and wait.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please remove the cars from the side of the road. Whoever is driving those cars, the gray vehicle and the dark color SUV, please remove those vehicles.
So, folks, ask anybody have any vehicle park on the course, please remove it. Especially those the females about to start in a short while.
Absolutely safe for these riders.
Folks, you can see the folks in green out here, the antidote guys. Now that they will grab the admit, so testing will be a part of this championship.
Followed by the service vehicle from Lance, Mesa Silvera, Cuba, and Sienna Maki, the Bahamas. So immediately after your rider takes off, the service personnel will enter the course.
So Cuban bike still having a Cuban bike here. It's still not making the requirements.
So we have the first competitor up, Cami Root, representing the Bahamas.
So here comes the bike for Natalie Lovell. She rides on a regular road bike. Well, of course, okay, so we move up. We move up to the start line. Yes, man. Yeah. We move up to the start line.
Sienna Maki and Natalie Lovell, Gabriela Arnold, Lori Sharp, Tennille Campbell, Bernice Paul.
So we are out here at the start finish line. Bahamas number 1 on the podium, on the starting ramp. She's coming. Folks, she will take on this course.
All cyclists on the road, please clear the road. Unless you are getting ready to start for an official service vehicle, you need to clear the road completely. No one should be on the road. Thank you guys very much for your cooperation.
So, cycling officials giving the last detail to coming, and they explain to her where she will turn.
Riders
so
kindly line up on the chairs that are provided.
About
in
to
the order
go
of
down on
Giannis,
this beautiful
Nessa Silvera,
Saturday morning. The
Sienna,
sun is warm, it's burning out here, but fans are out here by the hundreds, seeing the young ladies taking off in the starting position.
Cuba.
On the ramp, we have Bahamas with Miss.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are seconds away from your first competitor, Cami Roach, representing the Bahamas, wearing bib number 1. We ask the service personnel and service vehicle for Cami Roach to be ready, followed by Cuba.
They have a great time and ride their hearts out for their country. 10 seconds to go, 10 seconds for Cami Roach of the Bahamas.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
And she's off.
And she's off. Cami Roach, your first competitor. Up next is Lianis Mesa Silvera, Team Cuba.
Cuba up next.
And she will be taking off at 8:31 a.m. local Belize time, wearing bib number 48.
Rider on the starting ramp. Yeah, so the Cuban rider is on the starting ramp. It's a 1 minute gap, folks. It's a 1 minute gap. This morning the weather may call for the rain, but it's bright and shiny. The sun is out. 10 seconds. So the Cuban is off on her quest, starting a huge gas, almost slipped the back wheel. The Cuban, number 48, is off on her quest for a medal.
Silvera is off on the course, Cuba.
Yes. Sylvester is off.
Up next, Sienna Mackey. Sienna
You
Mackey.
can see all the officials very busy out here.
Start time, 8:32.
Oops. Yeah. Mash up the the cone. I hope I'm using also a language for us now.
Sienna Mackey representing
So,
the Bahamas,
Sienna Mackey,
wearing
the young lady I interviewed,
number 2.
She said she's basically a
Up next
swimmer.
will be Natalie Lovell,
Up next, Belizean Natalie Lovell,
representing your home country, Belize,
representing
bib number
Belize.
12.
So Sienna about to make her way. Tongyong is on. It's a minute gap. Sienna is off.
And she's off.
Sienna is off. She represents Bahamas in the U23. She's running a regular road bike, so if you
Up
notice
next,
some of the folks
Team Belize,
riding a regular road
please
bike,
have your service vehicle ready.
Natalie Lover also riding a
Natalie
regular road
Lovell,
bike, not a TT bike.
bib number 12, Belize.
So Belize next, Natalie Lover, the wife of Giovanni Lover, about to take off. Yes, folks, if you just join us, this is the Caribbean Cycling Championship being held here in the country of Belize. Historic event, big for the cycling community.
Natalie Lovell,
All the
Belize.
Caribbean countries, a lot of Caribbean countries are here to partake in this event. Natalie Lover.
And she's off.
Natalie
All
Lover
the
is
best,
off.
Natalie. Up
Race number
next
12, she represents the Jewel Belize.
is
Natalie
Bermuda,
Lover on her way.
Gabriela Arnold.
Up next,
Ladies and gentlemen, she is
Gabriela
your
Arnold.
silver medalist in the individual time
Bermuda,
trial
yes, she's one
from
to reckon with.
2024 in these
2024, she
games.
was a silver medalist.
Up next is Lori Sharp would be next.
Who that? Belize? Oh, okay.
I understand that Lori Sharp will not.
Yeah. Okay.
Still working on getting her bike.
So Belize,
It looks like she is here. Lori Sharp, you are next, representing Jamaica. And she's Gabriela Arnold, Bermuda.
She started a huge gear, getting that rev up pretty quick. She wears number 4. She is the defending silver medalist from last year's TT. She's already in a top position. So she will definitely
Lori Sharp,
get some of those riders up front.
Sharp wearing
Up next, Lori Sharp of Jamaica. Lori Sharp, as you remember, took part in the Polish Saturday cross country, the female cross country a few years ago. She at that time she was riding for I think Legions. She suffered some injuries. She was hit while
Lori
training.
Sharp
She had a beautiful factor
representing
machine.
Jamaica.
Lori Sharp representing Jamaica.
Bib number 16.
Making her way on the ramp. There's number 16. Had a shot interviewed her. She said she's not 100%, but she's here and she will give her best. Lori Sharp, Jamaica.
Up next will be Lori Sharp and followed by Tennille Campbell.
And last, then you have Kenny Campbell coming up next. So Lori Sharp and the starting ramp.
Look at Tennille back. Look at Tennille on her jersey. How she became more aerodynamic by put stuff in her jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can make comment to that right here.
Okay, alright.
Grab the ice pack for you.
Yeah.
Fix it in a aerodynamic way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So once the last rider
Pick up? Come up, yeah. Alright, okay. The folks are waiting in the
and Jamaica is off, ladies and gentlemen. Service vehicle for Jamaica. You can
up
hit
next,
the
the
course,
defending champion of this event.
Up next is Tennille Campbell. Tennille Campbell
representing
is the defending
Trinidad and Tobago.
champion for this event.
Tennille
Campbell representing
recently returned
Trinidad and
from
Tobago, wearing bib
Kigali,
number
Rwanda, where she
8.
represented her country. Tennille Campbell, she is the only world pro cyclist. She went to Switzerland training camp some years ago, and she have definitely made an impact in cycling out of the Caribbean. So Tennille Campbell,
representing Team Trinidad and Tobago.
how tall can you tell about what, 6'1"? Very tall, right?
And your final competitor in this event is
60, she's a very tall young lady.
from Guadeloupe.
She is a defending champion. She, I think they said they are, the stats, this will be between Tennille and girl from Bermuda.
Up next, Bernice Paul.
Bernice Paul, she represented
Bernice Paul.
Guadeloupe.
And I was corrected that Bernice Paul is the actual defending champion from last year in the individual time
Okay,
trial.
so she. What happened? Oh. So there was a huge truck turning on the road, almost interfering with Tennille Campbell. So
next is
the defending champion is who?
Bernice Paul. Bernice Paul is the defending champion from Guadeloupe.
Okay.
Bernice Paul.
So Bernice Paul is, sorry, we make correction. Bernice Paul is the defending champion. So maybe Tennille never take part in the TT last year. So Guadeloupe, the defending champion. Miss Paul is off.
She's off. Bernice Paul. She is off.
A big truck there. But where that come from? They deliver gas.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's your competitors here in the individual
So the ladies have taken off in
time trial.
So the
In first place, Cami Roach, she will be returning here momentarily. Lianis Mesa Silveira, Sienna Mackey, Natalie Lovell, Gabriela Arnold, Lori Sharp, Neil Campbell, and Bernice Paul.
Yeah, the road should be closed. I'm not sure if you give that truck, that big oil tanker to be on the tarmac. This should be a closed.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Good morning, Belize, and welcome to the Caribbean Cycling Championship.
Dio, that was scary just now.
It was, and that vehicle just came out of nowhere, and it shouldn't have been.
The Cuban seems to be in the lead right now, and yeah, beautiful day to race in Belize, and I have my co-host Simone. Morning,
Hi,
Simone. How are you doing?
morning, everyone. Morning, Belize, and to all the international viewers that are watching. We are here giving coverage of the 2025 Caribbean Cycling Championship, the international time trials, and it is off to a good start. We are here by the Besties gas station, which is along the Boom to Hattieville main road, and there is already some excitement taking place as we were able to witness Marlies Mejias Garcia overtake Cami Roach on the bend. So we're looking forward to good things and to be able to report.
Yes. Very exciting race. The individual time trial is a race against the clock, and it's a race for, it shows more or less who is the strongest rider, because in this race there is no kind of help. You actually have to ride on your own. There's no drafting in this race, and so it's a very difficult race to ride. The wind and the weather play a big factor in this race, and it's a 12 miles race for the female, and we expect this race to be done in less than an hour time. So we'll wait to see more of the excitement. What we have here, Simone will share some of the information so you all have an idea of the type of rider that's in this race taking part today.
I think we have some of the Caribbean's best riders on the course today. Just looking at some of the stats, we could start with Cami Roach. She's riding for the Bahamas. She is actually one of the best on the team representing her country here today, and she has done her best placement this year, coming in at 24th in the Pan American Youth Championship for the International Time Trial. And I mean, we saw the display of the Cuban as she passed by. We witnessed Miss Marlies Mejias Garcia, who is also the two-time national champion from Cuba for the International Time Trial. So we have some top athletes. Our very own Nathalie Lovell is competing this year for the very first time.
Yeah, we are our female riders. We don't really have time trial races for a female. So this race for her will be a learning experience. But just the whole idea of she being part of this, it's a very good experience for a female cyclist in Belize. Hopefully that we have more of these for our female riders. But back to you again. I want to talk more about the top riders in this race. We have what's the young lady name from?
So people that we need to keep our eye out for are Lianis Mesa Silveira from the Cuban team. She's riding very strong this morning. We also have experienced people out of Trinidad and Tobago. We have Teniel Campbell. She's definitely a contender here. We also have Lori Sharp riding out of Jamaica, who is definitely one to watch this morning. So with all of these ladies on the course this morning, we're definitely in for a surprise. We can't say who is going to come out on top because we have a very strong force. And we're looking forward to what's taking place today.
Yes, and like I said earlier, it's a 1 minute span within all the riders. In the individual time trial, one of the main things to be in this race is to take on a very aerodynamic position and able to be efficient in terms of your pedaling and able to sustain it over a period of time. In time trial races, we have what you call negative split. So at the halfway point, you usually have an idea who is in front. And negative split is basically when you ride your best ride in the last part of the race. Actually, on the first part, most people like go hard at the beginning. When you go hard at the beginning, it's sometimes you end up being exhausted on the last leg of the race. So most of the most experienced guy put their more effort into their riding against when they have facing a win. So we look to see what the time will be in the split at the halfway point. That will give you a very good idea, more or less, who will win this race.
Okay. And just looking at the continued strength of the rest of the team, we did mention that Miss Tennille Campbell, who is riding for Trinidad and Tobago, is one to watch. She's only 28 years old, and she is already the two-time Trinidad and Tobago national champion.
Yes.
So, you know, in terms of the international experience that's brought here today, the Belizeans are riding against a highly competitive squad.
Right, and like I said earlier, yesterday, that most of these countries in the Caribbean, they send their best rider to this race. And so you'll get the best of the best from the country. So some of them are the national champion for the country that they're representing. So that's what you'll see play out right here. But like I said, we don't have the experience in terms of time trial. But it's a good race to experience, and we can put more into a race like this.
Okay.
I noticed some of the bikes, one of the female rider passed on a road bike in this race. That's, I mean, a road bike really put you at a disadvantage because of the type wheel and the type geometry of a road bike compared to a time trial bike. If you notice, the Cuban was riding a time trial bike, and that's a big help in this type race, especially when you're facing a tailwind. Those bikes carry what you call disc wheels, and that help you to go through the wind much easier than if you ride a regular road bike.
Okay.
So that's what you're fighting against right there, and that's where the other riders will be up against. Bicycle play a big role in a race like this.
And we have seen some pretty bikes on the road today. Let's talk a little bit more about the Bermudan team. I believe they are represented here today by Gabriela Arnold. And she is also a very competitive contestant here this morning. We have her receiving actually third place in the Caribbean Road Championships at the age of 28 years old. So she's also one to watch riding for the Bermuda team this morning.
Yes. Yeah, the Bermudan team, usually the reason for us to check the stats of these riders, it usually gives you an idea and give the audience an idea the type of competition they're facing. So she's a very strong rider from Bermuda, so she's somebody that can win this race. What's the next rider up? We have 9.
Yes.
I think if I'm not mistaken, how many Belizean is there? 2 Belizean in this race?
One Belizean is riding the international time trial this morning, so we are represented by Natalie Lovell.
Okay. And you mentioned Lori Sharp. Lori Sharp used to, I think Lori Sharp used to ride for the Legion team also in the States. She rode a couple cross female. I think she was in Belize a couple years ago for the female cross country. So she have much experience on the road. And she also is a favorite to win this race today.
Yeah. So you mentioned something there a while ago, David. The Legion team. What does team sports bring to the competitive arena?
Well, the thing is with team sports, it's not only about riding, it's a form of what you call it, networking, communicating. If you notice, for instance, if you take the Legion team, a lot of the riders from the Legion team, they have riders from all over. A lot of them ride from the Caribbean, they ride from Mexico, they have American riders. So you get to share that networking where it's not only limited or designed just for Belizeans, but in a general. And so you basically, the better your team is, the better rider your team attract. So most riders always want to be on one of the best teams. So once you set a name for yourself and you start racing, then most of the riders will come to you, and that's why the Legion team in California is so strong because they have a lot of top riders that ride for that team.
And I believe we have couple representatives here on both the male and the female team. But let's go back to Lori. Lori is a fifth time, well, she placed fifth in the Caribbean Road Championships in ITT. And I'm seeing here that she has a wealth of international experience in the international time trials. I'm seeing here that she's been represented at the Pan American Championships as well as the Central American and Caribbean Games.
Yes, and like I said, she used to ride for Legion also. So what happened, most of these riders, once you start performing on a high level, teams usually recruit you. So they look to see you're finishing in some of the top races. And so that's why she has become like one of the decorated riders, female riders in the Caribbean.
Okay, so also represented here today is Guadeloupe. Let's talk about Guadeloupe. Yes, for those of the viewers who do not know, Guadeloupe is actually a French territory located within the Caribbean, and riding for them this morning is Berenice Paul, who has placed second in the Caribbean Road Championships for the international time trials this year. So you know, it's any woman's game this morning. We have a very strong field here, and the experience that it will bring for our local riders is immense. I'm excited to see where Miss Lovell will place this morning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In this race, you have some top Caribbean individual time trial female riders, so the race is up for grab. There is nobody that really stands out. So that's what we're looking at right now for today's race.
All right.
I'm excited to see what the halfway point will be. As soon as we get coverage from the time for that, then we'll be able to bring it to the hands. But right now, I think at 6 miles, they're supposed to be making that halfway point at any time.
All right, so
go back to the Cuban rider again.
All right, so we have two Cuban riders in this race. So we have Leanis. Leanis Mesa Silviero is the one that we saw overtake Cami Roach around the bend. And then we also have Marlies Mejias Garcia, who is participating for the team as well. Both of them very strong, top contenders, national riders in their country. You want to add some more?
Yeah, Cuban is the only team also that I think brought 2 riders in for the time trial. Most of the country only send 1 time trial, like the best time trialists they usually send out, but for some reason they have 2 riders, so that can be a factor. That tells me that they have a very competitive feel out there in Cuba in terms of time trial. When you see you end up sending 2 riders, it means that the competition day is strong, where it's like you undecided who to send, so you end up sending two are your best. So
and I know that the Cubans were not as fortunate as some of the other teams to actually come out and do test runs on the track, because they arrived very late last night. So they literally just loaded up the bikes and got here this morning and are here to perform. So we can definitely look to be entertained by the Cubans this morning, who are completely unfamiliar with the track and just putting the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, but the thing is too, also the race is not so long today, so they could maybe survive on a short rest. Tomorrow will be completely different because it's a much longer race. So I figure the race only being 12 miles, they'll be able to survive this, and so I really expect them to do well. Yeah, you could come in and one of the see the girl from we had someone from the Bahamas.
Yeah.
You mentioned her.
So we have Cami Roach from the Bahamas, and then we also have Sienna McKay.
That was the one. There was a rider that she didn't have the background. Like, I think this was her first race.
It might be her first international time trial here today in Belize. I do believe that Sienna McKay that's riding out of the Bahamas.
So yeah, back to the style of the race. There's no drafting. You could tell how the wind is blowing just based on how the trees are moving and how the flag is moving. So it tells me that coming back they will have a headwind. They have a tailwind going, but they'll have face a headwind coming back. This this route for this time trial, if you notice, they have several turns on it that have a lot to do with it, because whenever you face turn, the wind sometimes changes based on the turn that's in the road. So I look to see, you will notice some of the girls, they will come at a much slower pace coming back than going, because most people, like I said, put a lot of effort in a time trial going, but most of the time the effort is better when facing the headwind, because that's where the challenges come in, and the body is not as strong as when the race just started.
Okay, it looks like to us the Cuban is ahead in the field.
Okay, so we're able to start seeing the riders on the road. I'm not sure if this is a halfway point. Is that right? So it's already on the way back, and you said it's the Cuban?
Yeah,
Cuban
I believe it's the Cuban that I'm not
Yeah.
seeing her number clearly, but I do believe that is Lianis Silvero.
So we would need, we don't have a time in terms of how fast the first split is, but for right now, how it looks like the Cuban rider, the female Cuban rider is the number one on the road right now.
Yeah, if I can make it out clearly, yes. So it is indeed Liani Mesa Silviero. She is riding number 48 for Cuba. She will definitely be the time to beat this morning, and as it appears now, is possibly the winner if all goes well. So right now in the lead for the race is the Cuban Miss Lianis Mesa Silviero, riding for her country, number 48.
Yes, and if you notice the type bike she's riding a time trial bike, and that's a big help in a race like this. And she have one of this rear wheel also. Um, just the idea she riding a time trial bike tells me that that's something she rides a lot, in terms of she practice time trialing a lot to have a bike like that, because that's once you become a good time trialist, then you invest in the high quality of bike, which is very expensive. A time trial bike, it actually costs more than a road bike, because the wheels them up, they are very expensive, they just wheels them, and that's a big help in the race. So you're actually paying, and it's helping you in terms of your performance. So.
Well, it looks here like she's probably picked up an additional 2 or 3 or 4 minutes on that bike, because there is absolutely no one behind her at this moment. She's definitely putting on a performance and making her country proud at this time, coming through the Hattieville cutoff here in Belize City.
Yeah, she was actually the second rider on the road, so she had maybe a minute from each rider that was behind her. And so if you take that, go to the ninth rider, you're looking about 7 minutes between her and the last rider on the road. But by her cutting up with the first rider that left, she already closed a 1 minute gap. And like you said, there is no one in sight. So the way how it looks, that she might come out being on top this morning. So I don't know. We can get a time check to see the time in terms of the split at the halfway point. So as soon as we get that information, we'll bring it to you. Yeah, once again, we want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank to the Minister of Sports, BTB, CFB, Grand Resort, all the sponsors that make this race possible. This is the first of its kind in Belize. This is new to everybody in Belize. This is the first ever of its kind. This is actually a historic moment for Belize, being the hosting country of a Caribbean championship race. So history will be made today.
Yes, this is definitely a monumental moment here for us as Belizeans, being able to host the UCI qualifying round of the Caribbean Cycling Championship. It to have all of these international athletes present on the ground over the next 2 days. I believe we have 66 persons competing in total, And we also have entire collegiate representing about 109 international participants here to make this event happen. It's really an honor for us here in Belize, as well as to be able to be amongst the best in the Caribbean.
Yes.
It truly allows us to give our athletes here that level of competition that some of them may not have been already exposed to. And it gives us as Belize an opportunity to showcase to the rest of the Caribbean and to the world that may be watching how beautiful our country is. As you travel through the boom road, you know, there are not as many places that you could see as lush greenery. And tomorrow the views of the city are so compelling that, you know, we hope to have a lot of people staying an extra day or two to take in what Belize has to offer.
Yes, you're talking about 17 Caribbean countries that taking part in this race, over 86 riders. So yes, that in itself is a promotion for Belize. Belize is not only about cycling, it's also about tourism, it's about history. And so when a race like this is take part in Belize, it's not only about the cyclists, it's about Belize, the people, you know. So yeah, this is a very big deal. Like I said, we want to continue to big up the sponsors. This race is a little bit different from how we used to run our regular race, because you cannot be on the road actually broadcasting. So it's a little bit different because this is an ICU sanctioned race. So
Yes.
the whole
We can
scope
see
is
our
completely
second
different.
rider
And
coming
if I'm
up.
not mistaken, I think the Cuban rider is actually passing us in a minute.
Okay, so we are aware that her timing at the halftime point this morning was a blistering 17 minutes and 26 seconds. So she's really putting on some speed, and as she passes us, there is absolutely no one inside.
Yeah, that's 6 miles, 17 minutes. That's fast. She probably end up averaging 26, 27 miles an hour. Yeah, that's the kind of speed you'll get in this race. Yeah, so well, let's see the way this it looks like she will be the winner on this road, but let's see. Let's wait and see where the other riders show. But just from her speed and just from the way she's positioned and the speed she passed, I mean, having a headwind and moving like that, that tells a lot. So we might have to settle for anything other than anybody that look like the winner on this road right now.
Indeed, she does. So what we're doing for you right now, for those of you watching at home, we're checking to see the rest of the times for the other riders and the positioning right now, because we are also at a handicap not being able to see where they are. But I know that it's a very competitive field, so we're looking to see, based on the start list, either Cami Roach or Sienna McKay. But I believe we may possibly see Gabriella Arnold riding for the Bermuda.
Yes, I'm looking also for the Tennille Campbell. Did you mention her?
Yes, we did talk about
Yeah.
Tennille Campbell and Laurie Sharp. So we're just waiting for the surprise around the bend so that we could communicate who is in second place.
Exactly. Like I was saying earlier, that this race is a little bit different. So you're not really allowed just to be on the road with the cyclists like how a regular race is run. So what happened, you guys might be able to see the actual ride on the road, but you won't able to hear someone actually communicating alongside the rider. So that's why it is how it is right now. So hope people could understand. We already used to seeing things run a certain way. So yeah, let's wait and see. There's another rider coming on the road. As soon as we get the name and the number, we'll be able to bring it to you. If you notice this rider also, you could tell that she do a lot of time trialing. If you notice the way she's set on her bicycle in an upward position.
Okay, and that also looks like Cuba.
No, that's not Cuba. That look like oh, so there are actually two riders close in proximity of each others.
Can't even see them.
So
See,
Bermuda,
Bermuda is in third.
Bermuda
We
just
can
passed,
confirm that Gabriel Arnold is in third position.
which is Bermuda.
Yes.
Yeah. So it actually will be close because if you notice, those rider left 4 to 5 minutes in between than the first rider.
Who is in second position?
So we'll wait to see the first rider will be able to complete in the next probably couple of minutes at the finishing line. As soon as we get there, we'll be able to bring you guys back to Andrew or Donis because they will be able to tell you who actually won or the best time.
She passed her.
To Andrew and Dwayne Wade at this moment to let you guys know more or less who the riders that finished the final time check.
What's the guy's name at the camera?
Judge. Judge Sleepy. Here come brother. Come Sleepy, right?
Who you work for?
Channel 5.
You're coming over this? How come that's
live? You're supposed to mute me. I think we have a mute. Penny Campbell, motherfucker, she blew it back to smithereens.
Everybody.
My God. She got lost and she won everybody. Yeah. Bye. Hey. Yeah. Tell man mikro bakla ka. Hey, just move the one, move the one.
No, because she's gonna start last.
Second to last.
Yeah, second to last. Everyone else.
So yes, we're back. We just received information that Tinel Campbell look like the number one rider on the road right now. She has closed the gap, a 4 or 5 minutes gap on the other riders. She finished actually second on the course, and so that's where we're at right now. We still have not confirmed it, but from right now, the way it looks like she might be the winner today.
No. So it's definitely the Cubans with the win this morning, followed by Tennille Campbell. I believe Gabrielle Arnold from Cuba and Laurie Sharp is now crossing the finish line. So that is what first, second, and third and fourth look like right now. We were just
So actually what happened, what actually take place is that you get set off a minute behind. Every rider comes a minute behind. So if you're the number one rider that left on the road, even if you finish back number one on the road, it not necessarily mean that you'll have the best time, because the minute difference makes a lot. And so if the person that leave first and a person that leave fourth, there's a 4 minutes gap between that person. So that person that leave fourth would have to come over all the way and catch the person at 1 or 2 to close maybe a 2 minute and a 1 minute gap. So what they do is at the end of the ride, they will tally up all the time until you have the best time going and coming, and that's why they put a chip. They will record that chip as it passed the line, and they will tally up the time and minutes, and whoever have the best time, that's the winner on the road.
okay. So we also are waiting to find out what the complete times are for the racers, but where we sit and okay, we'll go right to Ordonez at the finish line, who has more information to communicate.
Hey, officials, please clear the road. Please remove vehicles from the road.
Folks, this have been wild, this have been crazy.
Roads need to be cleared completely.
The ladies coming in.
Please, guys, please, for safety of the riders.
I think she started second. She passed the finishing line first, but
please clear the road.
Campbell of Trinidad and Tobago, she ran down the entire peloton. She blew the whole race apart. I mean, she was the second rider over the finish line. So Tennille Campbell, we saw the young lady from Bermuda.
Aaron Newton, Felix Neely, Baron Musgrove from the Bahamas. Baron Musgrove from the Bahamas.
Laurie, Jamaican.
Baron Musgrove Jr., Benjamin Lanai.
Man, it's kind of crazy out there. It's chaotic. But here comes another rider.
The other is not here, stretch.
From Guadeloupe.
Yeah.
The last one that started Guadeloupe.
Benjamin Lanai. Benjamin Lanai, Levi Baron. Benjamin Lanai, Guadeloupe.
Folks, the U23 males and elite riders are getting ready to start. They are already in the starting era. Yes, folks, it's been wild, it's been crazy out here. This morning we get started with the U23 ladies and the elite women. Like I mentioned, Tennille Campbell is on a roll. She got a slight impediment by
so this is the start of the male individual time trial. Aaron Newton representing Guyana, wearing bib number 23. Aaron Newton representing Guyana, bib number 3.
Women category, more ladies still on the course. We still await it's Natalie Lovell from Belize. We still await
yes, can male riders please have your seat? Male riders please have your seat in the following order: Felix Neely, Baron Musgrove, Benjamin Lanai, Levi Baron, Brighton John.
Laurie Sharp finished, Tennille Campbell finished.
Unofficial reminders, unofficial.
Bernice Paul finish.
Again, just a reminder,
waiting for
any unofficial folks that are under the tent, kindly remove
of course,
yourself from under the tent if you're not in an official capacity.
So at this moment we do have U23 riders on the
thank you very much for your cooperation.
All right, cool, yeah. So we have number 23 from Guyana on the starting ramp.
30 seconds to start for Aaron Newton, Guyana, wearing bib number 23.
Here comes the other young lady finishing.
And we have another female rider making their way across the finish line from the Bahamas wearing bib number 1. That was Cami Roach.
Cami Roach finishing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Aaron Newton is on his way, Team Guyana. Next is Felix Neely. Felix Neely from the Bahamas. Again, officials at the finish, please make sure the road is completely clear because the riders will be coming in here momentarily. Riders are coming in. Please make sure the road is completely clear.
Natalie Lovell making her way across.
Team Belize. Natalie Lovell completing her individual time trial.
Natalie Lovell just completed.
The male category, second participant, Felix Neely, representing the Bahamas.
Felix Neely on the starting ramp. He rides for Bahamas on a regular road bike.
So Baron Musgrove, Benjamin Lanai,
and Felix
Levi Baron. So guys, you are next. You need to be seated here. So up next is Baron Musgrove Jr., Team Bahamas. Benjamin Lanai. Is Benjamin Lanai. Benjamin Lanai from Guadeloupe. Here he is, Benjamin Lanai. We also have Levi Baron.
So up next is
Levi Baron. Only
from Bahamas, Baron Jr.
Okay, first place female. Yeah.
McGill.
Depending if she's your
So he's taking the come down.
Okay.
And he's off.
And Bahamas is off. That's Baron Musgrove. Up next is Benjamin Lanai from Guadeloupe.
Up next is Benjamin.
He'll have extra time because they...
Hold on, we have a miss?
Yes, we have a miss. So the miss was Delroy Carty. So that's a scratch.
Benjamin Lanai from Guadeloupe.
Official, the fourth place rider is a scratch. No. The fourth place rider, who is Delroy Carthy, is not competing. Benjamin Lanai, Levi Baron, Brighton John. Levi Baron, Brighton John. Levi Baron, Brighton John, Guyana. Newell Mac, Antigua.
1 minute. Okay, thank you.
What up, Mac? You got this, brother?
Oh yeah. Okay. We don't want somebody to grab on though. Need somebody to grab on. Done with it.
So you're Newell Mac, right? Okay, you're a little ways down.
Man.
Yeah. So our next competitor is Benjamin Lanai. Benjamin Lanai, Guadeloupe. Benjamin Lanai, Guadeloupe.
From
Team Bahamas crossing the line. Cami Roche.
Okay.
Sienna Maki, sorry. Benjamin Lanai is off. Number 26 from Guadeloupe. Next is Levi Baron. Where's Levi Baron? Levi Baron. Is Levi Baron here? Levi Baron. Levi Baron, your time is running. Levi Baron.
Levi Baron should be up next.
Where's Levi?
Podium. So the last time already.
No, that's not. No. DMA is not the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, sorry.
Levi Baron. Is Levi Baron here? Levi Baron, you are next. Levi Baron, followed by Brighton John, Newell Mack. Levi Baron. Brighton John. Brighton John is your next competitor. Brighton John.
Should we do this?
Brighton John wearing bib number 19 representing Guyana. Brighton John, Guyana. Men's elite individual time trial.
You try to get them, but they know your personal thing. You can just have to ask permission.
Oh, yeah, don't I say after permission? So you went here and then just sing that make it.
Okay. After Brighton John, we have Newell Mack from Antigua. Liam Hutchinson. Liam Hutchinson. Arlen Antonio Garcia Sanchez, the Dominican Republic.
So Brighton John is off. Brighton John riding for Guyana is off.
Newell Mack, Antigua.
Newell Mack up next.
Bib number 17. I'm sorry, bib number 76. Representing Antigua.
Go, go, go. Get out the road, man. Go.
Yes, man.
Whose bike? That's yours? That's yours? Okay, good.
Fox, you want to try to get interview with Tenil Campbell?
Okay, so we have Newell Mack. Newell Mack is your next rider wearing bib number 6.
Folks, for the folks listening, TT is a total different thing. It's not
and he
excitement as
is
a road
off.
race. So it's each rider for him or herself.
Liam Hutchinson. Barbuda. Liam Hutchinson, Barbuda. Liam Hutchinson, bib number 71. Liam Hutchinson.
Liam Hutchinson.
30 seconds.
BAR, Barbuda.
Liam Hutchinson, he's not on the ramp, was it?
Make a mistake with that one again. But I see him, I think he's here. He's out.
Liam Hutchinson. Liam Hutchinson.
Barbados? Not yet. Barbados don't even have a team yet.
Oh, it's Barbados.
But he don't have a team yet. They don't have a team yet.
Okay. So, Erlin Antonio Garcia Sanchez. Dominican Republic is next. Erlin Antonio Garcia Sanchez, Dominican Republic, followed by
The Dominican Republic race number 29.
Alexander Whitaker. Alexander Whitaker, Antigua.
On the starting ramp.
Your Dominican Republic representative in the men's elite, Erlin Antonio Garcia Sanchez.
Folks, we want to try to get some, we are waiting for the result of the TT. Then we'll get some interviews with the winners of today's event, the gold, the silver, and the bronze. So Dominica is
Up next, Antigua, Alexander Whitaker, bib number 77, followed by Sydney Walters, Grenada, Ricardo Delgado, Cuba, Liam Trepte, Trinidad and Tobago.
Derek Chavaria. Yeah, you keep it very tight.
Alexander Whitaker.
Alexander
Antigua.
Whitaker, Antigua,
And he
out
is
of the
off.
starting ramp, and he's off. He was number 77.
Sydney Walters. Grenada.
Grenada next.
Sydney Walters.
Grenada.
Grenada.
Bermuda.
Sydney Walters. Sydney Walters is a scratch. Ricardo Delgado, Cuba. Ricardo Delgado, Cuba. Ricardo Delgado, Cuba. Cuba.
Oh, the Cubans they have a problem with the bike.
You have some time because you're missing. You want to check that
So,
gentleman over there.
won't take part. They have an issue with their
Well, not
bike,
yet.
so Cuban,
Not yet. She's working on. Yeah.
okay, so there's other rules and regulations. So
Ricardo Delgado. Ricardo Delgado would be your next competitor. How much time did he start? 50 seconds, Cuba. 50 seconds, Ricardo Delgado.
50 seconds, the commissaire is calling.
50 seconds,
apparently
Ricardo Delgado, Cuba. Liam Trepte,
so,
Trinidad and Tobago.
the commissaire
Is that
calling
the correct
the
pronunciation?
cyclist. They will check the bike again. 30
Trepte.
seconds. 30 seconds.
30 seconds for Ricardo Delgado.
Let me see if they give them the go ahead.
25 seconds. 10 seconds.
10 seconds. So his time will start.
Delgado.
Alright. So the next rider, Liam.
He's very unhappy.
Liam
Trepte, his bike
representing Trinidad and Tobago. Liam Trepte wearing bib number 4.
Yeah. So the Cuban not happy.
Liam Trepte, Kohath Baron, Dominica.
Liam, check back.
Kohath Baron. Baron. Is Baron here? Cuba. Yunor Brian Medina. Cuba.
That's a scratch.
And that's your number 4 rider, Liam Trepte. Baron is a scratch. Okay, Dominica. Kohath Baron. Cuba. Yunor Brian Mandin Medina. Cuba.
Cuban up.
Akil Campbell, Trinidad and Tobago. Akil Campbell, Trinidad and Tobago.
Akil Campbell, Trinidad and Tobago.
Akil Campbell, Trinidad and Tobago.
This Cuban is not here.
Okay.
I say already.
Akil Campbell, Trinidad and Tobago. Akil Campbell, you are next. Akil Campbell.
Akil Campbell up next. Folks, this
Where's Akil?
I don't know what wrong with that jig. He's the same number. Towards me and they say that
so the cyclists are complaining about the jig. A lot of riders bike.
How much time he has, Akil Campbell?
As Mr.
This next one will be the second scratch.
Mr. Burrs from Guyana said they went to the Worlds and
Akil Campbell, you have 1 minute and 35 seconds. 1 minute and 35 seconds. Akil Campbell, please make your way to the starting ramp.
So I'm not sure.
Akil Campbell, please make your way to the starting ramp. You have 1 minute and 25 seconds.
1 minute 25 seconds to Akeem Campbell.
Trinidad and Tobago, ladies and gentlemen, number 5, Akil Campbell.
So Akeem Campbell in the starting ramp. There is Akeem Campbell.
Up next is Puerto Rico, Christopher Morales Fontan. Puerto Rico, bib number 9, Christopher Morales Fontan, followed by Belize's own Derek Chavarria, men's under 23. Belize, Derek Chavarria is next, followed by Nicholas Norway from Bermuda, Corey Williams, your defending gold medalist in this event, Belize, and Connor White, Bermuda.
As soon as I get the results, we're going to have some interviews.
That's a correction. That is a correction. Connor White is your individual time trial defending champion. Corey Williams is tomorrow, the road race. I'm just a little bit excited for Belize, that's all. Sorry about that, Connor. And he is off. Trinidad and Tobago, Akil Campbell. Up next, Christopher Morales Fontan, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico is next. Mr. Fontan, Christopher Fontan. Up next, US number 9, representing Puerto Rico. Folks will notice out here a lot of the guys are, they're putting ice packs in their jerseys. It's very hot here in the country.
Christopher Morales Fontan, Puerto Rico, bib number 9, men's elite, followed by Derek Chavarria. Belize, men's under 23, bib number 57. Christopher Morales Fontan, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, Fontan is in.
And he is off.
Fontan is off on his quest for a medal for Puerto Rico.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Belize.
Up next, Belize.
Belize.
Up next, Belize.
Men's under 23, Derek Chavarria wearing bib number 57.
57 is up for the Olympic Champion. Derek Chavarria on the starting ramp.
Derek Chavarria, ladies and gentlemen, Belize.
We do 1 minute intervals.
Derek Chavarria, Belize. Up next is Nicholas Norway, Bermuda.
4, 3,
Nicholas.
2, 1. Derek
How do you pronounce
Chavarria.
it? And Belize is off. Number 57, Derek Chavarria.
For Belize?
Nicholas Norway, Bermuda.
Bermuda, Nicholas Norway, Bermuda. And the starting ramp.
Nicholas is last year's what? What he did last year?
Silver medalist.
That was under 23 though, right? Last
He
year.
won the under 23 and was silver in the elite.
He was
He
number
silver overall,
63
but he won the U23.
from Bermuda.
Beat him.
Excellent. Nicholas Norway, Bermuda.
Bermuda. And the starting ramp. It's about to take off. Getting his tongue down.
Silver medalist overall. Silver medalist overall in the individual time trial last year in this event.
Silver medalist.
Second only to his
Silver in U23.
silver in U23 in this event last year. He's now in the elite category. Nicholas Norway, number 63, Bermuda.
Up next.
Corey Williams,
Corey Williams up next.
Team Belize.
Corey Williams up next.
Corey Williams, Team Belize.
Belize, Corey Williams. On the starting ramp. Corey Williams prepared.
Corey's wearing bib number 52 today,
Corey Williams prepared.
representing Belize in the men's elite.
Tunnel and everything.
Corey
He
Williams.
was the bronze medalist last year in this category.
And your defending ITT gold medalist is Connor White, next representing Bermuda.
Connor White wears number 64.
Corey Williams, Team Belize. Corey Williams,
Corey Williams about
bib number
be underway.
52.
Countdown is on, and he's off.
Corey Williams is off.
The cheers from the crowd. Corey Williams is off. Race number 52 and up the last.
And here's your last competitor.
The last rider.
He is the defending
champ.
gold medalist for the Caribbean Elite Championships individual time trial. Connor White representing Bermuda, wearing bib number 64. Connor White.
Connor White representing
Bermuda
in the starting round.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, Connor White is your defending gold medalist in this event. Team Bermuda. Elite Championships individual time trial. Connor White. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Connor White is on the course representing
Connor White, the last rider, is off.
Bermuda.
Yeah.
Folks, Connor White is off. That's the last rider.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, please keep the course. Please keep the course clear. Riders will be coming in momentarily. This is the men's elite and under 23 individual time trial. Please keep the course clear.
So we'll see if we get some interviews.
Where do you want to put the food? Okay, so let's move this.
We have to try to get some interviews with
for sure.
the riders. What you could check, see if we have result.
Participating riders, if you can kindly make your way, if you would like to be interviewed under the media tent by the starting round. All participants of this event, if you'd like to be interviewed, please make your way to the media tent. We will be interviewing the podium positions, first, second, and third, once the official results are handed in. But if you would like to grant us an interview, you can come to the media tent so we can ask you about your experience here in Belize, on the course, how the course was, and so forth.
What? And people want to fight with you over there?
What's up, man? Yes, sir. Mr. Tillett.
How are you? How you go?
Very good. How are you?
Good, boy.
Yes, man.
Putting the work today and tomorrow.
Absolutely. Now it's sun hot, right? But yeah. Oh, help, right? Yeah. Okay, no people. What want to do?
One of the officers and I guess probably heard and things that some of the residents and the course are very upset, that they can move what they want because the course is locked off.
I got it, Mr. President.
This one.
Right on top.
So folks, in a short while we'll get some interviews with some of the riders as we await for...
How's it going? Huh? Yeah. A little bit challenging with the traffic controls.
Time trial. We are from the starting point, and the momentum looks very good on the road. We noticed a lot of the men's elite riders, they're riding high in individual time trial bicycles, and we have Connor White, which is the three-time champion individual time trial Caribbean champion. We have Corey Williams, which is our national champion that won it twice, and he also is the bronze medalist from last year individual time trial at the Caribbean Championship game, and Connor White was first. Connor White rides for the Legion team. So there you see the connection. The two are the best time trial riders on the road at the moment. We'll wait to get our first halfway split. But 22 riders on the road right now, and the race is excited.
So we're looking at the lineup here this morning, and we are actually seeing a very impressive lineup. We have about 11 to 12 countries represented here at this time. Guyana is being represented by Aaron Newton as well as by Brighton John. We have 2 entries from the Bahamas. Bahamas is represented here today by Felix Neely and Baron Musgrove. We have Antigua and Barbuda that is represented by Mr. Delroy Carty. From where we sit, nobody has begun to overtake anyone just yet. We're waiting for the times from the midway point to be pushed back to us so we could let you know how exciting it's getting on the road. But we also have representation from Guadeloupe, Benjamin Lemieux. We have Levi Barron from Dominica. We have from Barbados, Liam Hutchinson. Dominica is represented again by Dominican Republic is Erlene Antonio Garcia Sanchez. We have Antigua Alexander Whitaker. We have Sydney Walters, who is also on the road representing Grenada. The Cubans are represented by Ricardo Delgado and Junior Brian Mandon Medina. Trinidad and Tobago is represented by Leon Trepte as well as Akil Campbell. Puerto Rico is represented by Christopher Morales Fantan. And everybody's favorite from Belize, Derek Chavarria and Corey Williams are showing the Belizean colors this morning. Bermuda also has very strong competition on the road, Nicholas Narway and Connor White. So we are excited to see what the development will take place in this race. I believe the wind is dying down. We have some good cloud cover, so we're hoping to see some very fast times on the route.
Yes. This race will be a complete different race. This race will be a more very sought out race. Some of the riders are basically familiar with each other because they race against each other last year at the Caribbean Games. So some of them are no strangers to each other. But this race actually will average anywhere from 27, 28 miles an hour within this 20 miles. As you said, we having a wind shift. So right now the wind has died down a little bit, and you know in Belize the wind works very funny. It changes from time to time within the hour, and usually later it becomes in the day the more the wind pick up. But for some reason it has died down significantly at this moment, and that's a big plus for the riders on the road right now. So they have a tailwind. Like I said, there's a bunch of hand bicycle on the ride, a bunch of aerodynamic position, aero wheels, and this is the battle for the big goal. There's the big rival is between Connor White and Corey Williams, because both of them, one was first last year and the other was third. So you have the gold medalist and the silver and the bronze medalist in the time trial this morning competing for the gold along with the other countries.
So let's not forget Dom Rep's representation, because we have second place in last year's event as well. So you know it's a very competitive field as always, as we can expect amongst the Caribbean talent, and it really is for all of us here on the field and at home a wait and see kind of vibe, because we have to wait to see what the times are like, because the difference between a road race and the time trial, I'm understanding, is that it's not a first, second, or third, or who crosses the line. It's who puts out the best time. So the race today is against the clock, and we have very talented cyclists on display. So once the points come from the midpoint line, we will be communicating that to you, so you know how fast this race is going. It's 20 miles, I believe, this morning.
Yes.
And we're hoping to see at least about an hour in total, or a little under an hour, for the completion of this race. So we'll see if maybe here in Belize we could get a world record breaking time. Let's be optimistic.
Yes, and like you said, the gold, silver, and the bronze medalists is in this race. Usually when it's like that, any of these guys can come out on top, because the difference sometime in a time trial race is just a matter of seconds. And so what happens, some of the riders go back and they come back the following year and improve. So this race will be up for grabs, and the first, second, and third will be very close in this race. Also, we are waiting. They will be giving out the gold, silver, and bronze medalists for the female race. As soon as we get word to that, we'll bring you that coverage live. And so that's what we're waiting from right now, and to get the first split check, which is the halfway point. I don't know if you want to highlight the silver medalist from last year's race.
Well, we have from last year's race the silver medalist that would be representing Dominican Republic.
Yes, and once again, we want to big up our sponsors: BWS, CFB, Belize BTB, Grand Resort, and the other sponsors to make this race possible. This race, there was a lot of planning that went into this race. It's the first time in Belize. This is a historic moment in cycling Belize, to be hosting a race of this magnitude with the best riders in the Caribbean. Next year, they will be having or year after, will be the Central American Games. So usually how it works, the regionals are the Caribbean Championship, then you have the Central American and Caribbean, and then you have the Pan Americans, then Olympics. So those are the level of races, along with the World Championship race that just took part 3 weeks ago in Kigali, Rwanda. I want to thank our sponsor also, Coca-Cola, that's part of this big event also, and we want to thank them, and the Minister of Sports, to be taking sports to another level in Belize. And so we are very grateful also for the president of the association to pushing and making a race of this magnitude possible.
Yeah, cycling is actually one of the biggest events locally, and we do get tremendous crowd support. It's kind of difficult. You're not going to see as many fans here today on the road because of this road, but cycling is a really big deal for us here in Belize. We have several events that prepare our athletes over the year. We have starting with the Creme Cycling Classic, the Digi Valentine Classic, and of course, we have our Holy Cross Country. So most of our athletes are very much experienced in riding these routes and having the local competition and excelling amongst them. But again, bringing the international competitors to our home court is definitely a huge accomplishment for Belize. The talents that are here on display today are amazing. As we say, Corey Williams is the defending elite champ from last year. Derek Chavarria is our crowd favorite. He is the under 23 reigning champ. Then, as I said, second place last year, Jesus Roniel Marte. And there are a lot of families that are participating in this sport. Like, you look at Trinidad and Tobago, you have the family members that are there. I believe those are, you have the Marte brothers for the Dominican Republic, as well as for Trinidad and Tobago. You have the Campbells. It's a brother and a sister that compete internationally. I wanted to say, but I didn't want to mispronounce, and I wanted to make sure that I was accurate. And here for Belize, we also have the Lovels that are participating. So a lot of family, team spirit, and sporting is on display here today.
Yes. We are excited. We are trying to await the first time check at the halfway point. Like I was saying, I want to touch a little bit on the bikes these guys riding today. For people that's not familiar, if you notice the handlebars, the wheels, the stem, everything on this bike is completely different from a road bike. So in a time trial bike, if you notice, the rider sit in an upright position and try to be as much get as much aerodynamic as he or she can, and that's to kind of reduce the wind drag. Also, you want to be as efficient as you can. You want to be able to sustain a level of threshold in terms of power over a period of at least 45 minutes to an hour in terms of the distance what this race will cover. This race will probably average 28 miles an hour, so I'm looking for this race to finish within the hour. It will be very fast. Remember, you're racing against the clock. There is no drafting. There is no servicing unless there is a flat or something. You just have to ride against, and so the race becomes much more difficult. So you have to actually pace yourself so you don't become fully exhausted at the end of the race and finish flat. So that's what we're up against today. The riders are actually riding against the clock. And who can do the best time within 20 miles, that will be the winner on the road.
So we're getting some feedback, and I believe the female medal presentations will be beginning shortly. So we will switch back to the finish line to be able to display all of the grit and grind and who has gone with the glory of today's international time trial for the female competitors.
Okay, good day, folks. We are here on the Boomhatable Road. We are here with a superstar. I mean, she is well known, Tenille Campbell from Trinidad and Tobago. She recently returned from Kigali, Rwanda, where she represented her nation. Tenille, welcome to Belize. You did an awesome time trial. We saw you out of the starting block, the second to last person, and you finished second. So you caught a lot of your competitors along the way. Tenille, tell the folks how it felt and what you believe is your position for today's TT.
Well, my goal was just to catch everybody. I fall one rider short. Well, for me out there was pretty hot, but I had some ice down my spine, so which kept me cool. For me today was just more or less an opener for tomorrow, as I did a lot of traveling the past weeks. And yeah, with the jet lag and all these things, it's just about opening up my leg today for tomorrow, and because next week as well I go to track worlds, and yeah, I didn't really have any power or anything in mind. I was just like riding off a field and just trying to open up my legs and everything.
Yeah.
So what's to come?
Yeah. At the start of the TT, there was a trolley. How much did that throw you off? I mean, you had to slow down and restart back.
Well, yeah, it was almost like a standstill, so it was kind of like another second start. But I didn't know if the truck was reversing or coming forward because it was just literally in the entire road. So I was like, the guy's telling me to stop, but I was like, well, I need to pass. So if you know, you get a little gap to at least come around it. So I didn't really know what they were doing, so I was just like, whatever. It didn't really let it affect me. It took me a little, like 2-3 minutes to just get back the momentum, but once the momentum was back, it's just about hunting on everyone again. I don't know, maybe that was the seconds I needed to catch the rider in front of me, so I don't know.
One other question from me. I saw a lot of riders bike fail at the jig, and I heard you mention something about it because the guy from Guyana said that at the Worlds, their rider the time trial bike pass, but a lot of riders PT bike fail. So maybe you could say a little.
Yeah, I don't know what. Well, you know, with each jig, it could be like wrong, but it was kind of off for me to say that. They're saying that the saddle needs to go back 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter is actually quite a lot for a time trial. So when they said that, I was like, it's impossible because at Worlds everything was clear and everything at Worlds is precise.
Right, they are precise.
So I don't know what's wrong with the jig. It wasn't only us that had that issue; it was other teams, like you mentioned. So I don't know. That is just how it is when it's coming from different jigs.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's the angle on ground. I don't know, but 1 centimeter was
A lot.
It's a lot.
Yep.
Because if you need to move that, you need to send down your saddle, and it changes everything.
Yes, good morning and welcome again to Belize. Tennille, it seems like you had a fantastic run on the course. Tell us a little bit about, like you said, you were riding off the field, but tell us a little bit about the course and how that's compared to other courses that you've ridden.
Well, the course flat. Well, the wind changes a lot, so it's kind of hard to say where you really need to push and where you need to float. So it's really more or less on feel, like how the wind blows, how I pedaled. And yeah, I think that is what helped me in the end. It's also like pretty hot out there for me. I mean, now it cooled down a lot, so it's probably will be more humid to the guys. The wind feel like it picked up, like as the time goes by. So also for them, probably it's a bit windy. Not really. I mean, yeah, I'm good on the flat, but to be honest, the course was pretty boring. Like all you just see is like road, and like for me, it's just like I didn't really keep my head down because it had some bits of patches that I need to like get around. But yeah, I mean, I'm just happy to get it over and done with, open up the legs and everything, and yeah, ready for the next.
Fantastic. And also, based on the time that you're seeing, what was your average speed out there today?
Well, I don't know, because my Garmin was down there, so I don't know, probably like 45. I was trying to see if I could get like 47 or so, but I don't know. I was just like, that's what I saw in the end, around 45, even for 47 to like kind of do like a 20 minutes test. But yeah, it is what it is.
Excellent. And are you satisfied? Other than, like I said, the little mishap you had at the start there, are you satisfied with how everything went today?
Well, yeah. At the end of the day, you just want to win. Like, even if you have a bad day, you just like, okay, you just switch your focus and just focus on winning. But yeah, for me, it's just like trying to catch everyone as like a more like a cat and mouse type of thing to like push yourself. So although I knew I was winning, I just wanted to push myself a bit more. And yeah, that's why I kind of annoyed I didn't catch you right in front of me. But yeah.
Fantastic, but you came pretty close, actually.
Well, I don't know, because I saw the car, and then I see the car disappear, so I was like, what really happening here, boy? Because when I saw the trick get to go, I was like, okay, just need to go up like 55 or so. But then I realized I couldn't reach the 55, so I was like, maybe the heat really did catch up. But yeah, I mean, I think Europe probably got me a bit soft with regards to the weather. So, yeah.
Fantastic, Tennille. You'd like to say hi to anyone back home watching?
Oh, this live?
Yes, it's live.
Oh, well, I'm sure my family is there, so hi, everyone. They probably want to know what's going on. I'm here. But yeah, just shout out to all my followers. I think everyone's trying their best over here. I mean, the organizers, everyone, making sure we're comfortable and stuff. I think this is probably like one of the best Caribbean. I mean, I haven't been in Caribbean Championships in quite a while, but I mean, I think this is one of the best one I've been to so far with regards to accommodation and so forth. Yeah, have a little hiccups along the way, but yeah, I think everything is so far pretty good.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much, and congratulations on a great ride, and all the best tomorrow in the road race.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Speaking to Tennille Campbell.
Yes.
So, for the fans in Belize, when she said 45 and 55, it's in kilometers she's speaking, because they don't speak in miles, they speak in kilometers. So maybe fans who watch on want think that. She do 45 miles an hour, no, but it's not 40.
Yes, we're back again, and we have just received word that Connor White has closed about 30 seconds on the road between him and Corey. So that's what we get. It's unofficial, so we don't want to say it's official, but unofficially, that's what it is.
All right, so we are here at the 1.5 miles in, and again, we just want to commend all of the cyclists that are performing for their excellent performance. We just witnessed Tennille Campbell from Trinidad and Tobago highlighting her performance and the issues that she had on the road. We are happy that the roads are clear and the riders, I believe we are beginning to see the outriders for the first riders.
Yes, in a couple of minutes the rider will start make their way back. There's a rider already on the road coming our way. We are at the CD gas station on the Boom Road, and that rider supposed to be making his way past here in the next minute or so, and we'll be able to tell you which country he's from, and so that's what we are waiting right now.
All right, so we are about to communicate the first rider that will be passing us here at the CD. He is riding for
He was so fast we couldn't get the number, but all we could say is riding a Colnago.
He's riding a Colnago.
But yeah, but like I was saying earlier, that these riders will be separated just within seconds of each others. Actually, like the top 3, top 4 will be actually seconds within rider. Like I said in a time trial race, the stronger rider usually shows up. I mean, because it's just rare power output over a period of 30 minutes to an hour, and some riders are very, very good at doing that, and so we'll be able to see who will be the champion for today's Caribbean Championship individual time trial for the men race. There will be a medal ceremony in the next couple of minutes from Andrew and D-Wade at the finish line for the female first, second, and third place.
Okay, so we do have some unofficial results for the halfway point. And again, we are going to notice that these are unofficial results. We have Aaron Newton from Guyana. His time was 25 minutes, 13 seconds. We also have Benjamin Lemieux. His time is 25 minutes, 36 seconds. We have Felix Neely, who passed the halfway point at 28 minutes and 35 seconds.
So the Guyanese rider has just
passed? The Guyanese riders has just passed. I believe that is Aaron Newton, who is in second position
on
the road, but we are waiting to see what his final time will be.
So you were talking about the halfway split?
So at the halfway split, Baron Musgrove, his time and riding for the Bahamas is the 29 minutes and 33 seconds. We have Erling Antonio Garcia Sanchez's time from Dominican Republic. He is 30 minutes even. We also have Alexander Whitaker, who is riding from Antigua and Barbuda. He did 33 minutes and 14 seconds. And his teammate, Newell Mack, is riding at
36 minutes.
34 minutes and 38 seconds. Then from Trinidad and Tobago, we have Liam Trept.
36 minutes. 36 minutes, 1 second. And then from there we have from, what's that, Puerto Rico?
It is Puerto Rico.
And they are 37.07.
That is Christopher Morales Fontan.
Yes, and we have another Trinidad and Tobago rider, which is 38 minutes, 31, no, that's Bermuda, 38 minutes, 31 seconds. And then we go from there, our Belize rider, which is 39 minutes, 0.32 seconds. Then we got Bermuda at 41.01. And so that's the riders them on the road right now, and so we're waiting that there's another rider approaching a mile and a half away from the finishing line. Let's see if we can make out which country this rider is from. And he's from Dominican Republic, riding a Specialized S-Works individual time trial bike. So that's the Dominican rider on the road right there. I think he might have been the rider that finished third last year, you think? You said?
So this is Erling Garcia Sanchez, who just rode past us here at the 1.5 mile point.
So we still are waiting for Andrew them to with the medal ceremony for the female race. As soon as we get word, we'll be able to send you across to them. So yes, we want to say once again thanks to the sponsor for bringing this race live. CFB, Belize BTB, Crystal, Grand Resort, Coca-Cola, and the host of other sponsors that made this race possible today for the individual Caribbean Championship individual time trial males race.
Yeah, we do have a list of sponsors, and as again, to make an event like this possible here in Belize, we have a lot of stakeholders who are involved. So we'd also like to thank the Ministry of Tourism, Youth,
And
Sports and Diaspora Relations. We have the Belize Tourism Board. We have Atlantic Bank. We have Boeing and Boeing through Coca-Cola and Powerade sponsorship. We also have players such as BEL. We have MIDH, which is the Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing here in Belize. You have the Belize City Council, you have the Ministry of Transport. We have the police department that we also have to thank for making this event possible. I see Digi is one of the title sponsors as well with the branding. And yes, we have to mention Atlantic Bank. So it's a whole host of people who have come behind the Cycling Federation of Belize in order to give them the support to make this event possible. And then, of course, all of the athletes and coaches and the team support and the Caribbean Cycling Union for allowing us to host the event, because this is the Caribbean Cycling Union's 2025 Caribbean Cycling Championship that you are watching from the beautiful country of Belize.
Yes. There's not another rider up yet on the road. I'm awaiting another rider to pass us at the 1.5 point away from the finishing line. We want to say it's a beautiful day today in Belize. We got a little overcast on the Barrel Boom Road where the race is being hosted. Also, we want to give shout out to all the riders that take part in this race from the 18 different countries. Some of the guys we're familiar with and some we're not familiar with, but want to know that our Belizean riders have a close connection to the Caribbean riders, because for one, we speak almost the same language. Some of the guys from Ghana we are very much familiar with, and we are very good friends. So this is a very beautiful thing. I'm really enjoying this, to see that Caribbean countries can host their own race rather than international, that know that we can display our own talent also. And so this is a beautiful race for us to have, and to Belize to be the hosting country. Like I said, this is very historic for us. It's supposed to be historic for all cyclists and everyone that's involved in cycling Belize. And we ask them to, come out and support the races in any which way you can. Even if you have to be a cheerleader on the road, it goes a long way for the home team. And so, like I said, we are awaiting the next rider up on the road. And we are also awaiting that the ceremony, the medal ceremony for the female gold, silver, and bronze for this race.
Yeah, we understand that today, in today's event, and throughout the rest of the series, we have representatives from over 17 Caribbean countries. I know that the international squad comprises almost 100 participants, and this may be the very first time here in Belize that we have as many international competitors on our home soil. So that indeed is a monumental occasion for Belize. We are now being passed by, I think, two riders, number 77.
Yes, so two riders that just passed us on the road. We're not able to bring you one of the numbers, but we caught number, what number it was,
We
77?
did catch number 77, and that is Alexander Whitaker. So we were just passed by Alexander Whitaker and another rider making their way around the 1.5 corner.
So yes, as we await the finish of this race, we also awaiting the ceremony, like I said, for the gold, silver, and bronze medal. I want to go back and touch a little bit on the style of riding this race. If you notice, a lot of the guys, they're in a tuck position. That's for aerodynamic. You want to get the best. You want to decrease wind drag as much as possible. You also notice the guys, they're in a straight up position, and they're they come mostly to the front. They sit mostly closer to the front of the bike. That is to help you generate a little bit more power on your pedals by moving forward and in an upright position. And so that's the style that's the style of ride that we have for individual time trial right now. The bikes there has completely changed. The way how it is done is completely different from years ago, and so the way how it is run right now is completely on something that we're not used to, especially in Belize, because time trial is not a race that we put a lot of effort in. Two rider has just passed, so we can't, these riders, we can't bring their numbers because they're moving so fast. So yeah, but two more riders has just passed, and there's two more riders up. Let me see if we can
Actually,
do
the
better
race
in
has
this
gotten
line.
pretty tighter.
And
It's
so
much
I
tighter
noticed
than the.
Connor White just passed right now. It looks like Connor White right there just overtake another rider. So we probably will be able to be seeing the finishing of this race pretty soon. There was 22 riders that took part this morning in this race, 22 male riders from 17 different countries. And so this race will be wrapped up in a very short while, probably another 10 to 15 minutes we're able to bring. Right now we'll send you back to the finish line to Dwayne Wade and Andrew Erdonis to give you the finish and also the prizes for this race, today's race.
7. And in 8th place is Sienna Mackey from Bahamas. Gabrielle Lovell, Belize in 6th place, 40 minutes, 33.7 seconds. Cami Roach, Bahamas in 7th place, 45.7. And in 8th place is Sienna Mackey from Bahamas, 32.33.
Them riding, but the results speaks a whole lot. A whole lot, and like I said, Lori recently had that incident some 6 months ago. I think it was 6 months, 5 months ago, but she recovered and she did awesome for her time.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like we have the men who are finishing coming in. Yes, absolutely. I just saw Akil Campbell, Trinidad and Tobago, finishing up, and Alexander Whitaker just before that from Antigua was finishing up his race as well.
I saw Brighton John pass by earlier.
Excellent, excellent. So we're going to be expecting some super fast times based on Corey Williams' last time on this course, which I believe was similar weather. I would say his average was around 30 miles an hour for 20 miles. So I believe this time trial is slightly longer than that, might be 21 miles, I believe.
Somewhere around there.
So we should be seeing a similar time, as far as overall average. And there is Felix Neely from the Bahamas just finishing up his ride.
You know the riders are quick, Neil? So you catch up the names of the riders pretty quick.
I do. I've been doing my homework. I figured I'd be called upon to broadcast a little bit, so I figured I'd sharpen up my tools. I wish I had a little bit more time in preparing, but we're going to do our best as we can out here, Andrew, bringing the action live and direct to our viewers. But one of the things that I have to point out, Andrew, is that we've been speaking with a lot of the riders and also some of the officials that are here, and they're very, very pleased with what Belize has been able to do.
Okay.
As far as just a presentation, for example, you heard Tennille in her interview said
this is the best.
This is one of the best that she has seen traveling around, and that means a lot. This is her first event, so we have to give kudos and recognition to everyone that's responsible for bringing this event to Belize, but more so because it falls under the direct responsibility of the Cycling Federation of Belize. They are the ones who actually had to dot all the I's and cross all the T's, and we want to say a big thank you to them because they've made Belize look very well so far in these events. Tennille was saying from the accommodations at the hotel to everything that's running smooth with the time trial. This was a great event. You want to talk a little bit more about that?
Yes, of course. I spoke to some of the athletes themselves, and yes, they are very happy. They feel welcome. And being in such situation, it does help an athlete or officials. You feel more at home. Then you get that warm feeling of love. And so we must say that the riders will definitely add to their performance. So we say that's Connor White passing by.
Connor White, yes.
Yeah. So guys coming in. I think he's the last rider start.
Yes. He's the last rider start. So he passed a lot of riders. So only maybe 5 or 6 riders came in before him.
We don't see Corey yet.
Here is Derek Chavarria. Derek Chavarria did a great time today. Derek Chavarria did a great time today because he was probably 4th or 5th from the last rider that started, so I can tell. And Corey Williams, absolutely tearing up this course. Corey Williams, that is less than a minute behind Connor White.
Okay.
So if that is less than a minute behind Connor White, that means he has a better time than Connor White.
You're right. Because,
yes. Because he would have started
just behind a minute behind Connor.
Well, Connor started a minute behind Corey.
So Connor
passed Corey.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes, Connor have got that's why my wonder. Yes.
So
Connor is defending.
Yes, he's defending gold medalist. So he would have passed Corey.
Yep.
Wow.
So he made up his minute on Corey.
Yes. Impressive.
And Corey probably looking at it, Corey. I don't know.
It's a little challenging to judge.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll wait until the final results. Let's do that.
We don't want to get nobody hopes up.
Yes, absolutely not. Yeah. But it looks like those guys they came in pretty strong, which I was going to say, Andrew, talk a little bit more about this, but with time trialing, you have to gauge your effort quite a bit. And it seems like these riders here, who are some of the stronger riders, they're coming in relatively strong at the end for a strong finish and a strong push towards the last part of this course, which means that would help their overall time, right? What are your thoughts on that?
So in time trialing, remember it's you against the clock is a race of truth. Normally what you want to do is you want to get a good warm-up. And I see that the riders, I see some of the bigger riders who know that they will get, have a chance to get medal. They were warming up on their trainers, making sure that your body is properly warm. You need at least half an hour to an hour for an event like this. Most of the bigger teams, riders, they did a good warm up, and so it's nothing new to them. This is their specialty. So you see guys there that are time trialists. They have the correct bike, their skin suit, even the socks, the helmets, everything done pack, right? So remember, everything plays an important role to add that extra speed. But yes, they rode very strong, and a lot of riders finished close to each other. So we'll see what the result will be, Andy.
Yes, absolutely. Obviously, there are more competitors in the men's category. It's going to be a little bit tight. It's going to be a little bit tight and very competitive. So we will see how these guys are doing.
So as more riders make their way to the finishing line here, we want to welcome all the fans again tuning in on this beautiful Saturday morning. Tomorrow will be full of excitement as that is the road race. So it's totally different from the TT.
Yes, it's going to be. So this is a race, a race against yourself, right? The race against time yourself. It's the race to the truth. But tomorrow there'll be more strategies involved with teams, obviously, and team strategies. So there's a lot of things that will be taking place in a 100-mile race, right? That can be different variables depending on just how the race plays out. So that's going to be different than the time trial. The time trial is basically you, your bike on the road. You're racing against time. So it should be interesting. Like you said, some of the names that are going to be towards the top on the in the time trial finish will be around in the road race as well. But one of the things, Andrew, that I do want to continue to highlight is the great preparation here by the Cycling Federation of Belize, and not only that, but the riders are actually saying how they're comfortable here in Belize, and it shows the kind of people that we are here in Belize, very welcoming, and we're making them feel like they're at home. And from just the kindness, the kind gesture of the Belizean citizens to the different organizations here that are helping the riders out, the accommodations, and different things like that. So great job.
Yeah. Even last night at the presentation, the opening ceremonies was awesome. It was hype. The excitement was building. And this morning when we came out, we saw that same energy amongst the service personnel. There's a lot of work behind the scenes. I mean, people watch this stuff, but there's so many going on. Like prepare our meal, right? Or prepare our recipe. I mean, this recipe, everything have to be done pack. I mean, the commissaires, the officials, the service crew, the cyclists themselves. It's nerve-wracking for some of the cyclists. You watch how nervous they are speaking to them. It's an event that people take for granted. It's just jump on a bike. No, it's not. It's not really that. It's a whole lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, to bring forth an event like this, this is a humongous event, right? To bring this to reality, it takes a lot of work, a lot of coordination, things that the viewing public may not see. One of the things that I wanna stress to the public, we need to control traffic, right? So if you had delays today, that's a part of keeping the race course as safe as possible for the riders, right? The last thing you'd want is a rider to be injured on this course, and that would be a significant black eye for our country. But and that's why all the measures are being taken in place. And what that means for the general public, there might be some delays, obviously. But I'm glad that we got through that. It's been a safe event. It's been a fun event so far. I am excited. I got out here about 7 o'clock this morning. I saw you all here early as well. The energy, like you say, around this 2025 Caribbean cycling championships is just amazing, right? And I am sure the hype is going to be 10 times.
You might that, but anytime you might take it.
top portion of the website, click Online Services tab and scroll down to the customer portal. A login page will appear. If you have a registered account, enter your username and password and then click Login. If you don't have an account, you will need to click Register here. Now let's register your account. The first step is to enter your account number as shown on your bill and then press Search. Step 2. If this is your account, click Yes, this is my account. If this is not your account, click I don't see my account. Step 3. Now enter a username, password, and confirm your password, and then click Register. Congratulations, you're now registered. Let's log in. The login portal will appear. Enter your username and password and click Login. You can now view your billing history, check your water usage, and download your current bill, all from the comfort of your home. Thank you for using the Belize Water Services customer portal.
Desde las áreas urbanas hasta las comunidades rurales, la conexión importa. El acceso a Internet es crucial para continuar el desarrollo social y económico. Es por eso que Digi, nuestra telecomunicación nacional, continúa invirtiendo millones de dólares para expandir sus redes de telefonía móvil y fibra óptica en todo Belice. Miles de usuarios móviles y viviendas, especialmente a lo largo de las carreteras y en comunidades rurales, ahora disfrutan de los beneficios de la infraestructura resiliente de Digi. Nuestra telecomunicación nacional continúa liderando la transformación digital a través de su tecnología avanzada y compromiso a la excelencia. Con Digi Wallet, beliceños en áreas urbanas y rurales tienen acceso fácil y seguro a una amplia variedad de servicios financieros a través de sus dispositivos móviles. Y con el reciente lanzamiento de Digi TV, nuestra telecomunicación nacional se ha convertido en el único proveedor de servicios de reproducción cuádruple en Belice. Clientes ahora pueden ahorrar con nuestros paquetes DigiOne que ofrecen internet residencial, servicios móviles, teléfono residencial y servicios DigiTV convenientemente en un solo lugar. Digi permanece comprometido en brindar acceso a servicios de alta calidad, confiables y accesibles y crear oportunidades para un mejor futuro. Forme parte de la transformación y viva la conectividad como nunca antes. Porque con Digi, la conexión importa.
Imagine constructing your dream project in the heart of Belize. The turquoise waters, the lush jungles, and the warmth of its people. Nothing complements this paradise like a well-built structure right at its core. So, where do you start? With M&M Engineering, of course, where dreams are brought to life through solid foundations. Beginning as just a dream over 2 decades ago and headed by Chief Engineer Roque Matos, this Belizean family-owned business, M&M Engineering, has risen to the forefront of the industry, becoming Belize's premier engineering company, specializing in pre-stressed, precast products. No matter the project, from towering corporate buildings to bridges to your forever home, M&M Engineering is the trusted choice for laying the strongest foundations, ensuring every project is built to last. Our commitment to excellence is evident in every project we undertake, whether it's architecture, engineering, construction, or our high-quality precast products such as precast pre-stressed concrete piles, double T-slabs, inverted T-beams, bridges, or seawall systems. We have the expertise and experience to bring your vision to life. Just a call to 223-1133 or a visit to our offices at 2.5 miles Philip Golson Highway is all it takes to begin your journey. We create, we build, we design. M&M Engineering. For sound foundations where major investments rest.
Puma Energy Fuels provides your vehicle engine with the highest quality.
U23
Its formulation
for your
ensures
presentation. Your bronze medalist, you can make your way to the podium. Your bronze medalist, Sienna Mackey. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, from the Bahamas.
All right.
Third place, Sienna Mackey. Being presented your bronze medal by the President of the Cycling Federation of Belize, Mr. Glenn Flowers. Congratulations, Sienna Mackey. Your second place finisher in the women's U23 category from the Bahamas as well, Cami Roach. Cami Roach. Congratulations, Cami Roach, the silver medalist today in the 2025 Caribbean Cycling Championships, women under 23.
Sir. Hey.
And your gold medalist today in the women U23 category, representing Cuba, Lianis Mesa Silveira. Round of applause. Your gold medalist under 23.
Sanchez.
Yeah. Congratulations again. Round of applause, everyone, for your U23 2025 Caribbean Cycling Championships podium. Third place, Siani Mackey. Second place, silver medalist Cami Roach, and your gold medalist Liani Mesa Silveira from Cuba. Yeah. Congratulations, ladies.
Anthem na lang like we want. Anthem na lang like we want. The girl with a third place, so she don't swim up. Yeah, swim up. Wow. No, that way do. Just to try the bike now. The first one? She gone first and the girl from Trinidad. Second to last and she goes second after the Cuban.
Congratulations, your under 23 2025 Caribbean Cycling Championships podium. Up next, we would like to call the women's elite podium in third place, and your bronze medalist representing Bermuda, Gabriela, your women's elite bronze medalist.
Hello.
Being presented by Cycling Federation of Belize President Mr. Glenn Flowers.
I've done another.
'25 Caribbean Cycling champion gold medalist.
Evening, everybody. No one, no two, but three fan on, TV, and all the lights. Hey!
Small changes, like turning off lights and appliances when leaving the room, can make a big difference in your energy usage. Talk to your family about energy management today. Do a little, conserve a lot. Need help? The BEL 24/7 app has tools to get you on the right track. Download today and let's talk energy management.
I know a Belizean. Of course, I will make sure the place clean, especially the places then where we treasure.
I know a Belizean. Of course, I have a bag for my garbage in my car.
I know a Belizean. Of course, I believe that all of we should do for we part to protect the environment.
I don't believe you, and of course I teach my picnic from small enough to throw garbage on the ground.
I don't want Belize, of course, on and off the court. We unite as a team to keep Belize clean.
As Belizeans, let's trash the habit and not the beauty.
Welcome to the Belize Water Services Customer Portal tutorial. Learn how to quickly create or access your account to manage your water bill online. Open your web browser, search for Belize Water Services, and click the first link to visit the BWS website. On the top portion of the website, click Online Services tab and scroll down to the Customer Portal. login page will appear. If you have a registered account, enter your username and password and then click Login. If you don't have an account, you will need to click Register here. Now let's register your account. The first step is to enter your account number as shown on your bill and then press Search. Step 2. If this is your account, click Yes, this is my account. If this is not your account, click I don't see my account. Step 3. Now enter a username, password, and confirm your password, and then click Register. Congratulations, you're now registered. Let's log in. The login portal will appear. Enter your username and password and click Login. You can now view your billing history, check your water usage, and download your current bill, all from the comfort of your home. Thank you for using the Belize Water Services customer portal.
Desde las áreas urbanas hasta las comunidades rurales, la conexión importa. El acceso a Internet es crucial para continuar el desarrollo social y económico. Es por eso que Digi, nuestra telecomunicación nacional, continúa invirtiendo millones de dólares para expandir sus redes de telefonía móvil y fibra óptica en todo Belice. Miles de usuarios móviles y viviendas, especialmente a lo largo de las carreteras y en comunidades rurales, ahora disfrutan de los beneficios de la infraestructura resiliente de Digi. Nuestra telecomunicación nacional continúa liderando la transformación digital a través de su tecnología avanzada y compromiso a la excelencia. Con Digi Wallet, beliceños en áreas urbanas y rurales tienen acceso fácil y seguro a una amplia variedad de servicios financieros a través de sus dispositivos móviles. Y con el reciente lanzamiento de Digi TV, nuestra telecomunicación nacional se ha convertido en el único proveedor de servicios de reproducción cuádruple en Belice. Clientes ahora pueden ahorrar con nuestros paquetes DigiOne que ofrecen internet residencial, servicios móviles, teléfono residencial y servicios DigiTV convenientemente en un solo lugar. Digi permanece comprometido en brindar acceso a servicios de alta calidad, confiables y accesibles y crear oportunidades para un mejor futuro. Forme parte de la transformación y viva la conectividad como nunca antes. Porque con Digi, la conexión importa.
Imagine constructing your dream project in the heart of Belize. The turquoise waters, the lush jungles, and the warmth of its people. Nothing complements this paradise like a well-built structure right at its core. So, where do you start? With M&M Engineering, of course, where dreams are brought to life through solid foundations. Beginning as just a dream over 2 decades ago and headed by Chief Engineer Roque Matos, this Belizean family-owned business, M&M Engineering, has risen to the forefront of the industry, becoming Belize's premier engineering company, specializing in pre-stressed, precast products. No matter the project, from towering corporate buildings to bridges to your forever home, M&M Engineering is the trusted choice for laying the strongest foundations, ensuring every project is built to last. Our commitment to excellence is evident in every project we undertake, whether it's architecture, engineering, construction, or our high-quality precast products such as precast pre-stressed concrete piles, double T-slabs, inverted T-beams, bridges, or seawall systems. We have the expertise and experience to bring your vision to life. Just a call to 223-1133 or a visit to our offices at 2.5 miles Philip Golson Highway is all it takes to begin your journey. We create, we build, we design. M&M Engineering. For sound foundations where major investments rest.
Puma Energy Fuels provide your vehicle engine with the highest quality. Its formulation ensures greater cleanliness and reduces wear, delivering the top performance to your vehicle with the highest quality product. Stop, fuel, go.
Evening, everybody. No one, not two, but 3 fan on, TV, and all the lights. Hey!
Small changes, like turning off lights and appliances when leaving the room, can make a big difference in your energy usage. Talk to your family about energy management today. Do a little, conserve a lot. Need help? The BEL 24/7 app has tools to get you on the right track. Download today and let's talk energy management.
I know a Belizean. Of course, I will make sure the place clean, especially the places then where we treasure.
I know a Belizean. Of course, I have a bag for my garbage in my car.
I know a Belizean. Of course, I believe that all of we should do for we part to protect the environment.
I don't Belizean. Of course, I teach my picnic from small enough to throw garbage on the ground.
I don't want Belizean, of course, on and off the court. We unite as a team to keep Belize clean.
As Belizeans, let's trash the habit and not the beauty.
Welcome to the Belize Water Services Customer Portal tutorial. Learn how to quickly create or access your account to manage your water bill online. Open your web browser, search for Belize Water Services, and click the first link to visit the BWS website. On the top portion of the website, click Online Services tab and scroll down to the Customer Portal. A login page will appear. If you have a registered account, enter your username and password and then click Login. If you don't have an account, you will need to click Register here. Now let's register your account. The first step is to enter your account number as shown on your bill and then press Search. Step 2. If this is your account, click Yes, this is my account. If this is not your account, click I don't see my account. Step 3. Now enter a username, password, and confirm your password, and then click Register. Congratulations, you're now registered. Let's log in. The login portal will appear. Enter your username and password and click Login. You can now view your billing history, check your water usage, and download your current bill, all from the comfort of your home. Thank you for using the Belize Water Services customer portal.
Gentlemen, we are going to try to get some interviews with some of the participants in the men's individual time trial. We will start with Bermuda. Nick Narway, welcome to Belize. Thank you for participating here in the individual time trial. It looks like you had a pretty good ride out there today based on my eyesight and what I was looking at. You are obviously the defending ITT champion for Bermuda, national champion for Bermuda. First off, introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about this event today.
Yeah, I'm Nick Narway. Today was the ITT Caribbean Cycling Champs.
Excellent. So, is the individual time trial your specialty?
I'd say I'm more of a climber, but I'm national champion, so I'd say I'm definitely a time trialist now. Yeah.
Fantastic. And how did you find the race today, Nick?
That was good. The wind made it more interesting. It was just a flat out and back, but the wind made it more tactical, and there were more opportunities to get interesting results.
Excellent. Well, congratulations. We are not quite sure how you finished today, but you know, from the eyesight, it looks like you did a pretty fantastic ride. Tell us a little bit about the course today and perhaps your ride. How do you feel about it?
Nice course.
Fantastic. And as far as your ride today, how do you feel compared to your other individual time trial efforts?
I thought
Fantastic, Brian. Thank you very much for the interview. Appreciate it, and all the best tomorrow. Hope you do very well. Thank you.
Up next, we'll try to get an interview with Bermuda and our friend Connor White. Connor, welcome again to Belize. I had an opportunity to join you guys on a little race recon or round recon there, and I was amazed that I was talking to you and I was like, is this zone 2 for you guys? 26, 25, 27, you were just chilling, talking to Nick and the other guys and just being so comfortable, right? Obviously, I was on my limits here, but again, welcome to Belize. We're glad that you're here. It seems like it was a good day for me out here today. Tell us a little bit about this course. I know it's not as challenging, however, there's some windy sections. Tell us a little bit about the course, Connor, and how you felt today.
Okay, all right. Want wait? Put it up. Good.
Fantastic, and it seems like there's quite a few strong guys this year in this competition, which makes it a little challenging. I'm sure you have to watch your numbers and push as hard as you can. Tell us a little bit more about the competition out there and what you were trying to accomplish today. Yeah, fantastic. And from the eye test, again, it seems like Bermuda did very well. So congratulations to you guys. I know you're pretty excited. You guys are pretty excited about the race, smart race. It's a long race. Obviously, the elements are going to be a factor. You know, it seems to be a very hot weekend here in Belize, and the humidity as well. Something I think that you were used to, but tell us that race, what you're looking forward to in that race tomorrow.
It's fun, but it's going to be a tension because we know what's it's just going to be making sure it's going to
Yeah, absolutely. And interviewing the other guys, Connor, they're saying Bermuda is one of the teams to look forward to and try to follow you guys around a little bit, and you guys are going to be pretty strong and pretty race then. So, what are your thoughts? You know, team strategy without probably giving away too much. Tell us a little bit about and how you're riding that race tomorrow. Do you think it's going to be you know, you guys are going to try to split it up in the cross, maybe get a selected group of guys and finish from a smaller group, or will it come down to a field sprint?
we'll have to see tomorrow. We'll still have as many guys as teams are in the field, so
These are numbers.
Absolutely. Again, Carter, tell us one more question before I let you go. I know you gotta kind of get some recovery for tomorrow, but one more question is, as far as we're excited here in Belize being the first time we're hosting these games. This is your first time, like you told me earlier, to Belize. What are your thoughts as far as the country and the people and the hospitality so far?
That's great. I've been wanting to come here for years, and I'm so happy to finally made it. And yeah, I mean, people, everyone's been doing this on the road, and from the block, and it's been great so far.
Fantastic, Carter, and hopefully this is not your last time in Belize. We'd like to invite you to some big races, the Saturday Cross Country Cycling Classic. Hopefully you get an opportunity to ride that race, and your teammates would like to invite you guys to that race. Fantastic, Carter. Congratulations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the long-awaited decisions are in, and we will start with the U23. U23, and these are your medalists. We would like to call from the Bahamas, Baron Musgrove Jr. with a time of 55 minutes 19 seconds from the Bahamas. Aaron Newton, Guyana, U23, 15:34. Aaron Newton, Guyana. And your U23 men's, Derek Chavaria, Belize. Derek Chavaria, Belize is your U23 champion. Blowing up the U23 competition with a finish time of 43 minutes 27 seconds. 43 minutes 27 seconds. Which is over 7 minutes faster than your second place winner. Congratulations, Derek Chavaria, Team Belize. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we'll do the official presentation for the U23. Men's U23, your bronze medalist from Bahamas, Baron Musgrave Jr., bronze medal winner, being presented by Mr. Leslie Sanchez, representing the Belize Tourism Board, will be presenting the bronze medal to Baron Musgrove Jr. from Team Bahamas. Congratulations. Aaron Newton, Guyana. Aaron Newton, Guyana, your silver medalist.
Tight. Tight. Good job.
Just gone in the weekend room already. Yeah.
Bahamian girl to that can road.
And presenting your silver medalist winner, Aaron Newton from Guyana, with his medal is again the president of the Belize Cycling Federation, Mr. Glenn Flowers. And from Belize, your under 23 male gold medalist, Derek Chavaria. Let's make some noise, please, for Derek Chavaria, your under 23 male gold medalist and the 2025 Caribbean Cycling Championships Champions of Champion gold medalist, being presented by Mr. Jorge Diaz. Mr. Jorge Diaz presenting the gold medalist to Derek Chavarria, Team Belize. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to recognize the national anthem for Belize. For the men's under 23 champion, Caribbean cycling champion, Baron Musgrove Jr. is your bronze medalist from the Bahamas. Aaron Newton, Guyana, claiming the silver. And Belize's very own Derek Chavarria is your gold medalist for the 2025 Caribbean Cycling Championships. A round of applause, please. And now the much anticipated and awaited podium finishers in the elite category, men's elite. Third place, Puerto Rico, Christopher Morales Fontana in a time of 41 minutes, 17 seconds. Bermuda, Connor White, 40 minutes, 12 seconds. Silver medalist, and your gold medalist from Bermuda as well, Nicholas Norway, 39 minutes, 25 seconds. So, your third place bronze medal winner from Puerto Rico, Christopher Morales Fontana. Your medal being presented to you by Mr. Leslie Sanchez from the Belize Tourism Board. Christopher Morales Fontana, Puerto Rico. Round of applause. From Team Bermuda, Connor White. You're a silver medalist today in the individual time trial, men's elite. Connor White, Bermuda. Your silver medal is being presented today by the Cycling Federation of Belize President, Mr. Glenn Flowers. And ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for your gold medalist 2025 Caribbean Cycling Championship, hailing from Bermuda, Nicholas Norway. Nicholas Norway.
That boy is bad. That's a bad boy.
The only individual today to break the 40-minute mark in the individual time trial. 39:25, a phenomenal ride by Nicholas Norway, who is also Bermuda's national individual time trial champion for 2025.
Yes, I.
Again, here's your podium for the Men's Elite 2025 Caribbean Cycling Championship. In third place, bronze medal, Christopher Morales Fontana. Silver medalist, Connor White, Bermuda. And again, your gold medalist representing Bermuda, Nicholas Norway. At this time, we'd like to recognize the national anthem for Bermuda. Congratulations again. Round of applause for your Men's Elite podium finishers. Christopher Morales Fontana, Puerto Rico, bronze medal. Connor White, Bermuda, with the silver medal. And your gold medalist, 2025 individual time trial champion, gold medalist, Nicholas Norway. And that brings the individual time trial for today to an end. We would like to thank everyone that was a part of this today and who made this event possible. Thank you to the representatives from the UCI, representative from COPASI, representatives from the Caribbean Cycling Union, and representative from the Cycling Federation of Belize. This was an amazing event. Thank you to all the fans and supporters, and we look forward to quite an interesting race tomorrow, which is the road race. It's 100 miles in the grueling elements of this heat and humidity, and also the vicious crosswinds here in Belize. Congratulations again, and all the best. Best of luck to all the participants tomorrow.
Desde las áreas urbanas hasta las comunidades rurales, la conexión importa. El acceso a Internet es crucial para continuar el desarrollo social y económico. Es por eso que Digi, nuestra telecomunicación nacional, continúa invirtiendo millones de dólares para expandir sus redes de telefonía móvil y fibra óptica en todo Belice. Miles de usuarios móviles y viviendas, especialmente a lo largo de las carreteras y en comunidades rurales, ahora disfrutan de los beneficios de la infraestructura resiliente de Digi. Nuestra telecomunicación nacional continúa liderando la transformación digital a través de su tecnología avanzada y compromiso a la excelencia. Con DigiWallet, beliceños en áreas urbanas y rurales tienen acceso fácil y seguro a una amplia variedad de servicios financieros a través de sus dispositivos móviles. Y con el reciente lanzamiento de DigiTV, nuestra telecomunicación nacional se ha convertido en el único proveedor de servicios de reproducción cuádruple en Belice. Clientes ahora pueden ahorrar con nuestros paquetes DigiOne que ofrecen internet residencial, servicios móviles, teléfono residencial y servicios DigiTV convenientemente en un solo lugar. Digi permanece comprometido en brindar acceso a servicios de alta calidad, confiables y accesibles y crear oportunidades para un mejor futuro. Forme parte de la transformación y viva la conectividad como nunca antes. Porque con Digi, la conexión importa.
Imagine constructing your dream project in the heart of Belize. The turquoise waters, the lush jungles, and the warmth of its people. Nothing complements this paradise like a well-built structure right at its core. So, where do you start? With M&M Engineering, of course, where dreams are brought to life through solid foundations. Beginning as just a dream over 2 decades ago and headed by Chief Engineer Roque Matos, this Belizean family-owned business, M&M Engineering, has risen to the forefront of the industry, becoming Belize's premier engineering company, specializing in pre-stressed, precast products. No matter the project, from towering corporate buildings to bridges to your forever home, M&M Engineering is the trusted choice for laying the strongest foundations, ensuring every project is built to last. Our commitment to excellence is evident in every project we undertake, whether it's architecture, engineering, construction, or our high-quality precast products such as precast pre-stressed concrete piles, double T-slabs, inverted T-beams, bridges, or seawall systems. We have the expertise and experience to bring your vision to life. Just a call to 223-1133 or a visit to our offices at 2.5 miles Philip Golson Highway is all it takes to begin your journey. We create, we build, we design. M&M Engineering. For sound foundations where major investments rest.
Puma Energy Fuels provide your vehicle engine with the highest quality. Its formulation ensures greater cleanliness and reduces wear, delivering the top performance to your vehicle with the highest quality product. Stop, fuel, go.
Evening, everybody. No one, not two, but 3 fan on, TV, and all the lights. Hey!
Small changes, like turning off lights and appliances when leaving the room, can make a big difference in your energy usage. Talk to your family about energy management today. Do a little, conserve a lot. Need help? The BEL 24/7 app has tools to get you on the right track. Download today and let's talk energy management.
I know a Belizean. Of course, I will make sure the place clean, especially the places then where we treasure.
I know a Belizean. Of course, I have a bag for my garbage in my car.
I know a Belizean. Of course, I believe that all of we should do for we part to protect the environment.
I know a Belizean. Of course, I teach my picnic from small enough to throw garbage on the ground.
I don't want Belizean, of course, on and off the court. We unite as a team to keep Belize clean.
As Belizeans, let's trash the habit and not the beauty.